We should fight back. We should fight back with everything we have. We are hundreds of thousands. We are millions. We all need to stand as one fucking voice to be able to be heard. We should fight back. Welcome to the show, everybody. We do have a new co-host in tonight, but before we get sorted with the show, it is the anniversary of Dominic Hawkins' death, and I would like to give a little nod to possibly the best set that I think he made for Clownfest. So here it is. We shall see you after this set.
No one leaves home unless home is the mouth of a shark. You only run for the border when you see the whole city running as well. Your neighbours running faster than you, breath bloody in their throats. The boy you went to school with, who kissed you dizzy behind the old tin factory, is holding a gun bigger than his body. You only leave home when home won't let you stay. No one leaves home unless home chases you, fire under feet, hot blood in your belly. It's not something you ever thought of doing until the blade burnt threats into your neck. And even then, you carried the anthem under your breath, only tearing up your passport in an airport toilet, sobbing as each mouthful of paper made it clear that you would not be going back. You have to understand that no one would put their children in a boat unless the sea is safer than the land. No one burns their palms under trains beneath carriages. No one spends days and nights in the stomach of a truck, feeding on newspaper, unless the miles travelled means something more than the journey. No one crawls under fences, wants to be beaten, wants to be pitted. No one chooses refugee camps or strip searches where your body is left aching, or prison, because prison is safer than a city of fire, and one prison guard in the night is better than a truckload of men who look like your father. No one could take it. No one could stomach it. No one's skin would be tough enough. The go-home people, refugees, dirty immigrants, asylum seekers, sucking our country dry. People with their hands out, they smell strange, savage, messed up their country, and now they want to mess ours up. How do the words, the dirty looks roll off your backs? Maybe it's because the blow is softer than a limb torn off. Or the words are more tender than 14 men between your legs, or the insults are easier to swallow than rubble, than bone, than your child body in pieces. I want to go home, but home is the mouth of a shark. Home is the barrel of the gun, and no one would leave home unless home chased you to the shore, unless home told you to quicken your legs, leave your clothes behind, crawl through the desert, wade through the oceans, drown, save, be hungry, beg, forget pride. Your survival is more important. No one leaves home unless home is a sweaty voice in your ear saying, "Leave. Run away from me now. I don't know what I've become, but I know that anywhere is safer than here." Anywhere is safer than here. Anywhere is safer than here.
Oh yeah. That's a kick drum. That's a kick drum.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. To everyone watching the stream, to everyone listening, to everyone taking part, to everyone helping, to everyone promoting, thank you so, so much. This is the 9th Clown Fest. The first one was on the 29th of October 2020, and in only 2 years, it's reached these dizzy heights. Let's hope number 10 will take place in a field somewhere where we can all meet up in the real world. But none of this is possible without the man himself. So huge, huge thanks to the one and only Mr. Mark Gardner. Take care, have a safe night, enjoy the rest of the festival.
Oh, Mr. Wiggly. An absolute pleasure to know Dom. I'm really disappointed that I didn't manage to actually get to meet him, and that was my fault, my insecurities. But let's start the show. We have Kenneth Pierrot, mind manipulation in the building today.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else.
We have been chewing the fat as he got in the building and over Dom's set, so we've been getting to know each other. This is the first time I've met him in real life as well.
Indeed.
So internet friends
Pleasure.
becoming, yeah, absolutely. Internet friends becoming friends. So I hope you're all good out there. Like I say, it is the anniversary of Dom's death day, so we are going to be playing a few bits and pieces from Dom throughout the night, because he was an absolute sodding legend. And we miss him massively, we really do. And funny you should say that, but I just brokered a deal with Ty Unwin for the Sherman Filter Bank. I now own a piece of history from Dominic Hawkins, and I'm happy to say that I've done that. So yeah. All right, should we get on with the show?
Yes.
Okay, so I was late getting the shout out up this week, so there are only 23 tracks in the thread tonight. So that's about a 2.5 hour show. Sadly, Kenneth is going to have to leave us about 9 o'clock.
Yes.
But that still gives us an hour and 45 minutes of craziness from the URL to get through. So I hope you're all doing well this evening. We are kicking off tonight with a David Johnson track.
That's good. I got the stems for the remix he sent out.
Yeah, he's a fucking machine, this
I
man.
haven't listened yet, but
He
I'll
is-
get to it.
He's an absolute fucking machine. Like 8 tracks away from having 800 tracks on.
That's insane.
I know,
Where
right?
do you get the time for that? You
Literally.
gotta explain it to me. How do you do it?
So yeah, David Johnson, please take it away. Oh, yeah, nice bit of techno
that
to kick
rumble.
us off. Yes, please.
I need that rumble. I so desperately need that rumble.
Just gonna adjust the lighting here. We're a bit dark.
Sweet.
This fucking dog is feeling so sorry for himself. He's eaten something that he shouldn't have, and he's got bad guts. He won't leave me alone. He will not leave me alone. What?
Alright.
I'll put him over here.
He's back.
Like right under my fucking feet. Honestly, dog.
Oh, here's that mic.
Just, yes, indeed, polyphonic chord. Strong start.
Hey, Jordan. Thank you. Appreciate it, buddy.
I really don't want you sitting on my chuffing lap the entire way through this, dog. Everyone thinks it's cute. It's not. Evening, Inky the cat. How is it going? Okay, so let's do some hellos. Ben Clark, DJ Jones, Electronic Sounds, Jordan Williams, Russ, Polyphonic Paul, Bok, Elsa Jane, Benjamin Lequiation Sorensen. Who did I just see there? Morgan Juniper. Sibby is in the building. Cunt for Sibby. Swear words all over. She said more swear words. Russ is in the building. Paul Flange is in the building. Alien Probe. Ostapol, and I'm pretty sure I saw Toddington somewhere in there as well. Welcome to the show, everybody. Like I say, debut for Kenneth on the show as a co-host, and I think he's going to do just fine. I will say that a lot of people get really nervous when they're on camera, but your demeanour has not changed since you walked in the door, so I'm happy about that.
Not my first rodeo, so.
Oh, honestly, dog, I'm going to kill you. Yeah, we were talking earlier, and this man's got a pass. So when we go up and do the URL on tour from his place, I'm going to do an interview as well. So you will find out all the information that I've just been given at a later date.
It's juicy.
It is juicy. It is juicy.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, I was massively impressed.
I keep on getting that I should write a book. My memoirs, because it just entertains everyone that hears them.
From the 20 minutes we've been chatting, I agree. I absolutely agree.
We'll see about that. Once AI can get into my brain, I'll write the book.
I forgot as well. I forgot. Okay, so Mind Manipulation has got a competition going. I believe it's to win a t-shirt, is that? And a copy of the album, is that correct?
Yeah, I'll sort out a copy of.
Yeah. All you have to do is go over to this one, this page here, and write. I like to shuffle. I like to shuffle and shake. I like to shuffle and shake in the comments section. We already have 11 in there at the moment, and those people are in the hat.
Yeah, give it a go.
So if you watch I Like to Shuffle and Shake in there, you are in with a chance of winning a t-shirt and a copy of the album.
Nice.
Dog, honestly, he's a fucking pain in the ass. No. It's not my fault if you eat things you're not supposed to. Yeah, you sit there.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so strong start. Very strong start. Don't listen to me. The little prick is not left more fucking I am not willing to do a show with you on my lap the entire way through.
You want walkies?
No, he's yes, he's constipated. He is literally constipated. He hasn't eaten all day, and he just won't leave me the fuck alone. Yes, we have 3 hosts today.
3.5. What?
You're feeling sorry for yourself, little doggo. Right, let's try this one more time. If not, I'm going to throw you downstairs and stay there. No. If it was a cat, I wouldn't mind.
Where are the cats?
All over the house. We've actually got some paste that you feed him, which makes him pass them a little better. But the little prick shouldn't be eating foil and stuff that he shouldn't be eating. Literally, he chews on plastic, he chews on foil. That's why his name's fucking Chew It. Fucking animals, man. Bill in my future. I really do. I'm going to call you Eric then. You're not Eric. You're David. David, the track's just getting better and better.
I love this.
The percussion in it. Oh,
Everything is percussion and these high synths.
David did say one time that he could make music in his sleep.
Yeah.
And I thoroughly fucking believe that.
I believe that too.
Yeah.
It's funny because this is exactly what my collab and I should be doing. And I just can't nail the rumble effect kind of thing, and it's now psytrance. So let's see how Tollington reacts to that when he hears it next time. I think I've been for a kicking on Saturday. But
No,
yeah.
I think Tollington will embrace it. I really do.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's big on the rumble kicks, is Tollington.
Yeah.
Okay, so DJ Jones, I loved everything about that track. It just got
Really
better and
good.
better. Yeah, the percussion was really good. The like Ken says, the sounds were really good. I'm going to give you Licking a 9 on that one to kick us off. Polyphonic Paul agrees with me and says banging 9. Eric M. Keys, welcome to the party, by the way, says 909. Sibby says, love that sound. And Eric M. Keys says psytrance for life. I'm not even going to get my tattoo out. I genuinely think I should have some sort of rainbow effect going on here just to like really hammer home the psytrance for life.
Or Mandala or something.
Yeah, right over the belly button. I absolutely agree with
Yeah,
that.
that was awesome, DJ Jones. Really like that percussion. Stands out nicely, good contrast, and those squelchy synths up top.
Yeah.
And the repetition that is so nicely ticky-tocky.
Yes, yeah.
Classmate.
Again, like DJ Jones says, you can write music in his sleep, and I absolutely fucking believe it. So, get over here for your chance to win a t-shirt and a copy of the album. I like to shuffle and shake. We will be doing that a little bit later on in the show before
Before I leave.
yeah, before my manipulation leaves. All right, who's next up in the thread? Bad Badger. I haven't seen Bad Badger on. Bit more techno. Are we having a techno show? Fantastic. Let me just.
Nice clean kick.
Bad Badger's gotten so much better in the past few years. He really, really has. Would that be the sped up version?
I haven't sent you the other version.
Oh, have you not? Do you mind if I play a little bit of the sped up version?
Not at all.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Not at all. It's pretty much down your alley, mate.
It really, really is.
Up your alley.
Gonna play that as well. We got a couple of the collab challenge. Oh, Bad Badger is it? Fantastic. Don't forget, we'll be up with Bad Badger on in March for the URL on tour, and we're in Paul Hellier's studio next Saturday for the first URL on tour. Yes, man. No, I don't. Okay.
Hello.
Meet the climber.
I don't know why. I've heard this sample before.
Where'd you get the sample from, Bad Badger? Oh. That rang a bell.
Made.
Bad Badger's a funny bloke, and he's been on the URL a few times, so I'm looking forward to going up and seeing him again. It's not Dark City, is it? Bad Badger? Oh no, Phil called Corbin Nash. Not seen it.
Corbin Nash.
Evening, DJ Shade, how's it going?
The only Corbin I know is from freaking Fifth Element.
Yeah.
Corbin Dallas. Big bada boom.
Yes.
Bada big boom.
Multipass.
So good.
It's so old now as well. It's like 30 odd years old. Ridiculous.
And I remember it as if it was yesterday.
Literally, right? Who is your co-host? This is Mind Manipulation, Kenneth Peralta.
Good evening. Nice to meet you.
Now everybody can put a face to
Face
the
for
name.
the name, but I think they'd seen my face on DJ's sets.
Well, you'd be surprised how people miss it.
Yeah.
Literally. Mr. Chris, I didn't realise it's Chris Line on Facebook. I didn't even think he was on Facebook until he sent me a message the other day. I'm like, oh, so you're Mr. Chris?
Yeah, I'm terrible with the names.
The problem is I know so many people by their artist name. When I try to look them up on Facebook, I've got no fucking clue who they are.
Yeah.
It's a bit minimal, Bad Badger, but that's not a bad thing. It's got good groove going on to it.
Got its place.
Yeah.
Got its time.
Whether down with the forsaken, walk the streets.
See, there he is, Mr. Chris. Yep, that's me. and it's kind of amusing, Mr. Chris, because you're an awful big troll on Facebook. And your Mr. Chris profile on here is kind of friendly.
That we find ourselves.
I agree on the minimal side.
It's a touch minimal.
Very samey, but
Yeah. It's got groove.
It's good.
Yeah, it's got groove.
Good starter.
I think I'm going to give it an 8.5. It could do with a few more elements.
Yeah, a few more elements, a couple of rises maybe.
Yes, some
Yeah.
effects.
Solid 8 on me. Yeah.
So, Bad Badger, you can catch him in March when we go up and see him. Okay, Tony Duncan, who can't be here this evening. I think this is from his Rancid Poets again. Yeah. So, I mean, this is just going to be brilliant. I'm going to predict a 9 before we even kick off. We all know who Tony Duncan is, and we all know what he's capable of. He's just a great artist, he really is. So, yeah, let's check this out. Yeah, there we go. 80s drums already.
Dun, dun, dun.
Literally, right? Is the sound okay there, people? Can you hear us over the music? Would you like me to adjust anything? Let me know.
1, 2 sound check. How's my volume? That's not as cool as
No, it still feels coldy, Chris.
Step up your game.
Yeah, literally. Start pulling people cunts. Yeah, no problem.
1, 2.
Go on, go again.
1, 2 microphone check. That's brilliant.
Finding a balance between the music that's going out and what we see here.
Yeah.
Just pull it down a little bit. I don't want it to drain the music out. Are we going to get any vocals?
Maybe just the chanting in the back.
Yeah, for me, I don't class that as vocals aside. I know it is, but it doesn't.
It's another instrument. It's like the strings.
Yeah,
instead of
exactly.
a violin.
Right? Exactly. Put the bass on and turn that speaker on.
Yeah.
I mean, it's beautiful. It's not quite the 9 I was looking for it to be. If there was vocals in it, like Eric MQ says, give me a female vocal singing over this, and it's a solid 9. I agree.
Sure, agree.
for a female vocal.
Yeah, maybe Sibby can spit some bars on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Clean those pipes, Sibby.
I'm not too sure who 4ADR, Dean.
Me neither. I read it as AAD because I can't see shit.
That's why I got the bigger screen.
I don't
Okay.
think any more projects right
Simply says, oh my god, I can't take on any more projects right now. And how you feel? Oh, 4AD is a record label. Okay.
The Depeche Mode label or something. Could be. Turns out that I'm right. It is the Depeche Mode label. I don't know.
Thank you for clearing that one up, Dean.
Yeah. You'll catch up alright, Sibby. I trust ya.
Unfortunately, work gets in the way of the fucking social life all the fucking time.
Yeah. About 1/3 of the time.
And then the other third
You're
is
sleeping.
Yeah, right. And if you've got any other hobbies, you're fucked.
Yeah. That's why everybody's wives are all like, no, you're not going to the studio.
Yeah,
No.
literally, right? Yes, DJ Shane, absolutely. And I'll do that right after this. Like, a lot of people come into the studio and say, oh, it looks bigger on camera. Kenneth came in and went, no, it looks exactly as I expected it. But I expected a big desk outside here. I'm like, there's no fucking room.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was beautiful. It was lovely. It wasn't quite the track that I expected, and I really wanted to hear some vocals over the top of it. Produced up the bottom hole, sounds lovely. Taking nothing away from you. Personal preference on this one, going to give it an 8.5.
Nice. I love the vibe. One of my first musical memories was Depeche Mode. So that's why I brought it up. And this reminds me a lot of that kind of era. I love the guitar sound of the 80s. The amps that they had, all the valves. Oh, all the analog
warmth.
compression.
Yeah,
and the warmth. I love that. Very good. Solid 8 for me as well.
Yeah, Tony doesn't write a bad track. Tony does not write a bad track.
No, never.
Right, you're about to get a bedroom tour, bed studio tour. So, right,
Get ready.
This is this side. This is this side. This is Ken.
Hello.
There's my door. There's all my 56 hoodies. There's my bed. And if we go around even more, we'll have a wardrobe.
Yeah.
Like, literally, my room is fucking tiny. So, yeah, space is a premium in here. It really, really
Ooh,
is.
look at my psychedelic t-shirt.
Yeah, we need a different camera. Look how bad it is. It's fucking awful. So I've got some money in the bank from the Buy Me a Coffee fund, so I'm going to get a new camera. But literally, I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't see it. Let me just angle that down a bit. But Ken's leg is literally touching my bed right now.
Hello.
That's how bad the space is.
It's not bad. It's compact.
Compact
really
and beefy.
practical.
Yes.
This for like jammy.
Yeah.
Whoa, yeah. I wish I could have this. I don't know. I've got less space than this in my whole entire house.
What do you use to make
Me?
music? Yeah, just
got-
Logic, straight in the box.
Got Logic, Serum, Massive, MIDI keyboard in front of me, another MIDI keyboard next to me, Beat Step,
Oh, okay, yeah.
and another MIDI keyboard up top. I got drum pads
Okay.
with sticks and pedals.
So
on
you
the side
can
desk.
beat stuff in as well.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
just
do.
complain.
My recording is like record, boom, 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 boom.
Oh, okay. I
quantize,
didn't
da-da-da.
realise that. I didn't realise
I
that.
can do like 2 or 3 minutes in an hour or so. It's like that.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
So, like I say, you will get a tour from Ken. He's
Yeah.
invited us up to his studio, so maybe January, February, March, maybe April, we'll do that from Ken's studio.
Indeed.
Right, who is next up? Iapetus.
Your home is your castle,
Go
or so
away.
they say.
My home is tiny, and we know it. Deep house, okay?
Bouncy.
this month and fancy sponsoring the URL, that is the place to do it. There will be goodies available in about a month's time, but that is where you sponsor the URL there. Like I say, I've got some cash in the bank for that, so I'm going to get a decent camera. I also want to get a DSLR. Where the Pine Jewels are going up to Horsefest in March, and I want to get loads of footage from that. All kinds of crazy footage. Unfortunately, my phone is now 7 years old, won't take an input, so I can't use that anymore. So hopefully I'm going to get a DSLR and get some decent footage for you guys.
Sick.
I can't wait. 4.5 hour drive up to York.
Gives me 93, 94 Sliver kind of.
Okay, yeah.
That movie Sliver. What else came out? The one with Sharon Stone when she crosses her legs.
Oh yeah, Basic Instinct.
Basic Instinct.
Yeah. For me, I'm hearing a lot
era.
of stuff in the top end. Yeah, the top end frequencies could do with like just taking those a little bit.
Yeah, but that's a mastering decision in the end.
Yeah. I mean, you've been following the show now for a year or so, 2 years now. Like when I have to just put some liquid drum and bass stuff in, it's just beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like it really is. That is his strengths. Yay! Point two's just joined us.
Hello, Point Two. Good evening, sir.
It's probably about 6 o'clock in the morning down in Tasmania. Bless him.
Wakey, wakey. Get that coffee going and look at the sunrise, buddy.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, I agree with everyone. The kick is a bit weak.
I like the vibe though.
Yeah. It's very.
It's got this kind of like lusty kind of come here and grind.
Oh, okay.
vibe.
Okay.
Good.
I was going to say commercial element, but that kind of is where that is. You know? Yeah. I get that.
See a lot of girls in white dresses.
Yeah. Cocktails in hand.
Yeah.
And again, that's where I have just excels. It really does. It's fucking works. Again, personal preference is going to come into play for this one. It's about an 8 for me. It's a little bit too commercially wide for me, but if you tame those frequencies up the kick a little bit, you're almost release ready.
Yeah, pretty much. You can see it needs a nice mastering.
Yes.
Once over there.
We haven't said that in a while from the URL that it needs a good master. That for a long time was our mantra. It's like, yeah, nice track, could do with a master.
Yeah, well, couldn't they all? So.
Okay, so like I say, today is the anniversary of Dom's death. We should really celebrate his birthday, not his death day. But I do want to give a little shout out to Dom.
Is that it's impossible to tell the number of people who've messaged me or got in touch and said, "Oh man, God, that was a great stream. Please keep on doing what you're doing." I suffered for 3 years with addiction, or I couldn't get out of the house for a bit, or whatever, or I'm going through a real problem at the moment, and it really lifted me up. Of people that I've just taken for granted as friends, really, just mates, never asked them if they're okay, and suddenly it's like, oh wow, I didn't realise you needed support in any way whatsoever. I'm here. So he's obviously got some stuff to talk about in a second, but first of all, let's say hello to the wonderful Oliver Gold. How are you doing, sir?
I just want to make it clear, first of all, that I'm not some diva that kicks off at suggested guests like you made out. Dean might be coming on. I don't know. We spoke to Ollie. He said maybe.
That's not what I meant to say. Goodness me. It must have come out wrong.
Well, I have to say this off the bat. These two work really, really well together. Oliver's kind of overindulgence and Dom's kind of innocentness, they just work so well. So Oliver would say something and then Dom would say, really? I didn't realise that. And then Oliver would like elaborate on it as well. This worked so well. but I don't think this show could have been done by anybody else. There's no way it would have worked, which is why there hasn't been any kind of a sequel to it. You know, it was Dom's thing, Dom and Oliver's things, and it just worked really, really well.
I know. I'm only messing about.
I
but...
spoke to Dean, and I'm not sure, to be honest.
But yeah,
anyway, how's your week been?
Really good. Yeah, I posted up about somebody I know who has been struggling with heroin. I can't go into too many details.
Cool.
Just in case there are people that may know him, or he's keeping it secret, because I haven't really spoken to him too much about how many people know. But we've been chatting for the past month, and he told me that he's been hooked on it, blah, 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 this and that. And he checked in yesterday.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So he's never done it before. He's been struggling with this for 10 years, on and off. And he's been white-knuckling it for the last year at least. And he's gone in. So... This is really exciting for me, and it's really nice.
Fantastic.
Really nice when somebody manages to do it. 'Cause it's really hard to do. So I'm sure everybody in the chat's going to be wishing him well and everything. And
absolutely.
Yeah, last week I spoke about a group of friends which were all helping each other, but also sabotaging themselves at the same time.
The band that you were with. The group that you were with, I guess, always out for their mates, but not looking after themselves effectively.
Well. There was a couple of groups that I wandered around in, and there was the band, there was Mark, I was DJing with Mark, but Mark was also one of those friends at that time. So, you know, a lot of the people that we were around with were very self-destructive, but we all had each other's backs, and we were in this sort of really... I'm losing words again, as I always do. But we were really...
I will say, if anybody's struggling with anything, these are well worth a watch. It's called Smashed, and there are about 10, 15 on there.
One of the groups of which I was in, and
just going to knock this on a little bit.
That makes you look at it, and that's why it kind of brings you down.
So to go back to what Ollie was originally asking, which is how does music help you through this stuff? I mean, obviously it's a massive part of your life, but I mean, what is it? Is it the wallowing and the relating to the tunes, or, you know, how is it helping you through the whole thing?
Music's been with, honestly, like a massive crutch for me for so many years, you know. And you latch onto certain bands like Soundgarden, Faith No More, Nirvana to a degree. It's all kind of high energy music that from artists that I actually believe. That kind of helps. It's kind of it's nice to know other people feel the same way as me, you know, and I'm kind of wallowing in their stuff as well as I'm wallowing in mine. So I can relate to that kind of thing. And to be fair, music like this kind of music, doing this on stage is the biggest hype in the world. That's the reason I do all this, is for the on stage. And when you get there and you set your kit up, and like literally 5 minutes before, your heart's racing. I was at Surplus and I nearly cried because I didn't want to go on. It was horrific. I had nobody with me. Yeah, and I don't want to do this set. The set's going to be horrible. I'm not going to fuck it up. It's going to be horrible. And then you get to do the set, and there's people on the dance floor, they're absolutely loving it. You finish the set and they come off and they're like, that set was amazing. It's like, right, okay, that's why I put up with the bullshit beforehand, because it's like when it's so much better at the other end when it goes well. You know, that's why I do this.
Well, when you perform, you go into something called flow state. I don't know if anybody's ever looked into that.
Yeah.
But flow state appears when your
muscle memory kicks in.
Oh, fuck's sake! What's the your adrenaline starts kicking? You concentrate and you exert yourself. And those are three factors that used to happen when you were being chased by an animal, or, you know, apparently we were being predated on by animals, or, you know, in dangerous situations.
Kind of fight or flight drive.
Fight or flight. But if you've ever been in flow state, and it normally happens in like a really dangerous situation when everything slows down. And so you often hear people when you're in accidents, everything went slow, and your body goes into this sort of mega survival mode, and everything heightens. And those three factors are what start that. And that also happens when you perform, and it puts your head into this. It's called being in the zone when you're playing with people. You know, when you're in that zone, when you're in a band, and everything's just fucking working. Well, that's flow state. And that is what I chased when I performed. Well, I used to call performing, I used to get rid of my demons when I was DJing or playing bass, because I'd hit the flow state and suddenly everything was just right. But dealing with the 5 minutes when you first start, when everything's fucking wrong and you're panicking, you really want to throw up, you hit flow state and then you're fucking there. But it's an actual state you can put yourself into with those 3 factors.
Wow.
And I've practiced putting myself into that. And it happens when you work out. But
yes.
you've got to have a bit of a dangerous situation too. So I used to run and then sort of like do a big jump or something, a little bit of a dangerous jump, and then you'd be in it, and then suddenly you'd be there. But it was one of the best sort of, when I was really ill.
This man could talk for fucking ever. Honestly, can he? Just really, really can. And oh my god. But yeah, if you're struggling and your addiction or you've anxiety or depression, it was all covered in this show. And it was a really good show. And Dom's innocence and Oliver's over exuberance just fucking worked. Like for all the laughing and jokiness that me and Oliver have on Facebook, and some people think that we're attacking each other. We're not. It's how, like,
the banter.
It's
the
bros.
The bro banter.
Yeah, exactly right. That's
the bromance.
That's literally all it is. We're like some sort of budget episode of EastEnders.
Yeah, same.
But
my best mate's the same.
Literally, like, it's the English way. We rib each other, right?
Yeah.
So here is a link to Mr. Wiggly's site for the Smashed. If anybody wants to go and check those out, I think they were really, really, really important, and I believe that this show is massively missed. It really is. But like I say, I don't think anybody could step into the host shoes. There's just no way.
Maybe in 30 years' time.
Yeah, maybe. When we're all a little bit older and wiser and we've calmed down a little bit, we might, But Dom's energy was just beautiful. I remember going to his wake. We didn't quite make it to the actual funeral because our mine and Oliver's coach was late. But we went to the wake and we just heard stories and stories and stories about how nice Dom was. And if he saw somebody like struggling, he would go over and he would talk to them, and he would, and just like helping people out all over the place. The man was just a legend. He really, really was. And I can't express how much he is missed within the community right now.
Yep. Left a hole, that's for sure.
He did a massive hole. Massive hole. So yeah, like I was talking to Kenneth earlier and saying like how I believe that he was, like, Dom was very overground, but he was very, very interested in the underground. And I thought he was going to bridge the gap, and he was on Sonic State and he released so much that I just thought he was going to be so, so good for the underground. And if he was still around, I guarantee he would have been. Anyway, let's get on with the show. Yenti Dillon's coming up next.
See what he's got. A little jam.
This could be great. This could be all over the place.
New, what does it say? Motivation.
New motivation. New set incoming.
Lovely. How's the sound? Everything good? No breathing?
That's because Lindsay had the mic right up under her nose.
Yeah.
Bless her. Went and the music went up in volume a little bit. You got some compression going on there, Yenti.
Trying to hear where it's coming from.
Okay, blatantly.
That's the bass.
Yeah?
Yep. It is, but not you. It's there. Yeah. Actually, basically, it's over limited, and yeah.
Let's
try to fix the thing.
See? Yeah. Can you hear how much it's lifted?
Maybe the multipressor, and yeah, you just got one down. The frequencies overdone. That's all.
Yes, Marsh. Welcome to the show. It's always a pleasure to have you on. In fact, I'd like to do a URL from yours. You're on almost every week. You have great things to say. It's the same as who's the other guy? What's his name, mate? Oh, Will.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all squished.
Yeah, really is all squished.
It's probably a bad sidechain. That's what it is.
So Yenti's trying to blame the iRig. I'm not sure it's the iRig, Yenti. With the iRig, what I will say is only have it up halfway.
Yeah.
Have everything going into there as green as you can. Yeah, bring it down. Give yourself some headroom.
Leave the headroom.
Yeah.
Make the volume a thing for the mastering engineer.
Yes.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I agree.
Make it balanced, and the volume the mastering guy will take care of.
Jason says I live at the North Pole. Well, that's out of a fucking track, mate. I think you're lying to me. See, again, you can hear it. The kick goes away, kick and bass go away, everything comes back up in the mix.
Yep. That's iRig. It's iRig.
Yenti's had this problem so many times in the past that blaming the iRig, I think it's a workman saying my tools don't work.
Yeah. It's not exactly Logic, is it? Or Cubase, or...
It's Fruit Loops, I think he's using.
Fruit Loops.
Yeah. That was the first tool I ever looked at, I have to say.
We were beta testers for Fruity Loops.
Oh, really?
Before it came out.
You're kidding? See what I mean? This guy's got stories. I can't wait to get into his studio and really dig in to where Kenneth has been in the past.
Well, I'm building a Rebirth rig right now, so...
Are you?
Yes.
Like hardware?
No, it's Rebirth with the hardware. With all the knobs.
Really? That's interesting. I like the sound of that.
Yeah, a bit like Look Mum No Computer.
Okay, yeah.
Similar to that.
Now, don't get me started on that motherfucker. That motherfucker makes the most useless fucking instruments you've ever fucking came across. Like, don't get me wrong, they're fun and they're exciting and I understand why he's popular, but like, that 1,000 oscillators,
there's no need, but he can do it. He's got the patience for it.
Yeah,
he loves
yeah.
the electronic stuff, solder away.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, I get
he
it.
wants to get high on solder fumes. That's his thing. But I've been there. I've been to the museum.
Have you?
And everything there is interactive.
Yeah,
you can go play on the synths,
Yeah.
the old school synths stuck on a wall. You want to record it? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Fiddle and record.
Yeah, no, see, I'm not bashing Look Mum No Computer. He has his place. Yeah, he is good. Very, very talented. Okay, Yenti, I'm not going to mark this, mate. I'm going to ask you to clean it up a little bit. How would you go about cleaning that up? You know more about frequencies.
Remix it all. Lower the volumes of everything until the stuff you want fits in where the level you want, and then cut off all of the unwanted frequencies. It's hard to explain like this, so I can demonstrate it better.
Yeah, watch it without. It's a shame Yenti doesn't live anywhere near us. We could literally walk around and
No, it's not a shame. Go to Muse.
Yeah, yeah.
I've been using it with Collington.
Oh, okay.
Do our collab.
Okay.
And it works.
Okay. For those of you that don't know, Muse is like a jam thing for people that work like remotely.
It's a mix of Zoom, Teams, Discord, and production in one.
Okay.
So you can literally map your MIDI keyboard to your mate's DAW.
No way.
And vice versa. So when I press play, they listen to it in real time, high quality. Whatever I play on my end gets shifted over to theirs. It's amazing.
No way. The software is
really
called
works.
Muse.
Musesession.co.
Yeah, and Yenti, literally, pick this man's brain.
Yeah.
Like, if you're up for that.
I'm up for that. I've been meaning to do something on my channel for a bit. Something that doesn't require too much time, that can be done like live on the fly. But
Okay.
it's hard to like arrange with 2 or 3 specific people at a set time. You know, if there's nothing going the other way, that time will get, I can't count more of this, and then you've got no show.
Yeah, no, I get that. I'd be interested in doing something like that.
Yeah, we can do. We can arrange a time and do a proper live stream, whether here or on my channel or whatever.
Yeah.
Show how it works. I've been trying to get people to come on board, and nope.
Honestly, take this man up on the offer. So Yenti, I'm not going to mark this one. Rejiggle it and send it back to us. I think what you've got there is fine. Nice piece of techno, a little bit minimal, but the groove's okay. You just got some massive compression issues going on.
The idea is there, just fix the technicalities.
Absolutely. Okay, so who is next?
Nasty Mayonnaise. He's my second biggest fan, Jordan. Be careful. This is gonna be nice.
You can already hear the clarity in it, and I've had to turn it down a bit. Little Matty, welcome to the show. You had a track in a couple of weeks ago. It'd be nice to see something new from you.
Boing, boing. I like it.
Good evening, everybody. Hope you're all doing well.
Remix.
Today, I have a very special announcement. Today,
It worked! It absolutely worked! I'm so sorry.
Anyone want vocals?
Yeah, right. I'm really sorry, Nazmaz. I've just accidentally remixed your thingy there. I need a piece of paper to put Dean Daughter's name on it.
Dean Daughters.
I can go and grab a piece of paper. I just want to make them all the same.
I get you. Thank you very much, point two. Very nice, kind words. It's been great. Nice experience. Get to see all this. When this song would kick off. This would kick off just as the Mandy's kicking.
Okay, so one last time, if you want a copy or a t-shirt and a copy of the album, get over here, write I like to shuffle and shake. Dean Daughters has just done it. Got us another name to add to the hat.
Yes. You'll get yourselves a t-shirt with that amazing artwork on it.
It is awesome artwork. Who did the artwork?
What did the artwork?
No, right, okay, it's one of those.
Oh yeah, it's one of those. But the prompt for this artwork was just drum and bass album cover.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Oh yeah. Fucking sick, mate.
It's got vibe to it, this one. It's got a lot of vibe to it.
Very good vibe, mate. It's just as nasty as the namesake, mate.
Nazmaz says, the spontaneous dance is what I'm looking for.
Got it, mate.
You got it. You literally, we're chair dancing right now. Would you add anything to it?
Not really.
No. Would you take anything away from it?
No.
No.
Leave it just as it is.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It's just got that right vibe of, yeah, it's all kicking in, let's go. MP3s is glorious.
Yeah, Nazmatch, you write really good stuff. Really nice,
Really
happy,
nice.
bouncy stuff.
Pleasure to have you on the fan base, mate. Good stuff.
I'm going to slap a bouncy 808 on this one, I think. Back in my hard house days, I probably would have mixed this as well.
Can you link it, please?
I can indeed. Stick it in there. Was that done on the EMX, the ESX, and the TB3? Because if it was, you've got some great sounds coming out of that, mate.
Yes.
I think you got a big thumbs up from everybody in the studio here and a lot of people in the chat as well. So nicely done, fella. Alrighty. Okay, DJ Shade coming up next. Dude, 7-minute long track. For 2 seconds. We'll be back in a minute. Sorry, you were muted. Dealing with a little bit of a crisis here as well myself at the moment. Go on.
Yes. So the question of the day in the Cantina chat is, what does it smell like in there? I'm picturing it to smell like cheese and leather-bound books.
Oh, please answer that question.
That's from point 2. I just said, well, it smells like coffee.
Yeah.
So they go back and say, cheesy coffee.
You guys don't have a very high opinion of me, do you? Like, at all.
The first thing he said when he walked in was, don't trip over the what?
The idiot trap.
Don't trip over the idiot trap. I'm like, what the fuck's the idiot trap? It's like the Hoover.
Yep, it catches me all the time, so I nicknamed it the idiot trap. In fact, it caught me 5 minutes before Ken walked in the door. I went to make a coffee, of course, the lights off in the front room. Oh my god, what's that? Oh, the idiot trap, obviously.
Yeah, it's a studio. It's got to be clean.
I try. The Hydra needs a bit of a wiping over at the moment. Yeah, it's a bit dusty. I know, right?
Paintbrush.
Yeah, I know.
Paintbrush and a mini Hoover all day long. 7 minutes.
That's a bit long, right?
It's got that sort of Spanishy kind of vibe.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I can hear that.
You can imagine it as being like, I don't know, like an accordion or something.
Yeah.
But it's so loud. And now what happened?
Yeah.
A little bit of a Delp remix there.
That wasn't anything to do with me, I don't think. I think that was genuinely on the thing.
Now the synth frequencies are right.
Jason Marsh says, it's a mismatch. Lots of ideas, but lacks cohesion. Could be 3 tracks.
True.
I agree.
10 tracks, wow.
Yeah, DJ Jones thinks it's 10 tracks.
All right. Explain, DJ Jones. Please explain. Let us in, mate. Let us in there. Gotta understand how you do it. I guess it's just not being so selective and so hard on yourself. And recording everything you do.
Yeah.
Just don't record enough.
I think DJ James has got natural talent. I just think he's got a natural flair for it. I really do. So I'm glad my room doesn't smell like cheese.
If you want it to smell like cheese, you can. Let's take my shoes off.
You have been a great co-host. I'm literally like you said you stay until 9. We've only got like 18 odd minutes left.
I can stay longer. It's alright.
And that's a real shame. So if you want to, feel free.
I can stay.
Like this is another song starting.
Yeah.
So if this is still reworkable, just structure, that's all.
Shorter for a start. Do you live close to by Bristol, Kev?
Close enough. I live smack bang in between here and Wales.
I was in Wales yesterday.
Not in the river or under the bridge, mate. But yeah, close. I used to live 5 minutes away from Mark, but I moved.
Okay, I'm going to stop it there. We've had 5 minutes of it, and I think the general consensus is you're throwing too much at us. I think is the general consensus.
Agreed.
You've got ideas there, but
spread them out.
Yeah, over maybe two or three different tracks.
Yes.
You know. So if I were you, I'd rejiggle this one and send it back to us. Jason March gave it a 6.5. I don't want to mark it because I don't want to give you a 6.5. I think that's really it's a knock to the confidence. And what we're saying is you've got the ideas there, but you just need to space them out a little bit.
You have enough ideas for an album.
Yeah, in that one track.
In one track.
Yeah, right.
You just need to space them out and then organize your brain.
Yeah.
To create a nice little structure and flow within them.
I agree.
Which is one of the hardest things to do. So good luck, buddy.
Yes.
I've been trying for 30 years.
Yeah, agreed, right? Okay, moving on. Contract. Who is this? Oh my god, we've got a fucking 8-minute long track here. Right, well, you're getting...
Rip Strewing Stardust.
I think this is Rip Record, so it's going to be a techno track. I'm going to knock it on a little bit. Russ says less is more, and I agree with him.
I agree with that too. I need to lessen the size of my urinary tract right now.
I think the toilet's free, so you're all good.
There left?
Yeah, just straight over there.
Where?
Just straight over there.
Just, alright.
So ebb and flow is very important, regardless, and he's right.
Thanks, DJ Shade. See you later. I like the bubbly.
Minimal style track.
The visuals remind me of something one of my ex-girlfriends did in Winham a few years ago.
Yeah.
She was like a crazy maths genius. She did like this stuff by hand, all with equations. It comes out like that.
Morgan Junior was kind of good at doing that as well. I get the feeling that the minimal is I'm not too keen on minimal. I understand it, but
I can show you a track from like 1987, 88.
Sounds like this. Yeah.
It's this vibe.
DJ Joe says small variation to surprise the listener, but I like the blippy melody loop. Cool 8.3.
Yeah, spot on, mate. This little melody is really good. Really nice.
Little Matty says, I've come so far because of honest and decent advice from you and Matt, etc. Take what the light says on board. The light is a fucking genius. I hate to say it. He's a big flappy fucking peanuts, but he knows what he's doing. John Alchemy, welcome to the show.
Good evening, John. Long time no see. I have to be honest, I haven't seen any of your stuff for a couple of months now. I've been busy when he's on.
Yeah, his Friday sessions go quite late.
Yeah.
It's the same with the Hardware Jams community. Their stream through is on quite late at night. I think the batteries in my mic are going.
Oops.
Yeah, DJ, honestly, you hit the nail on the head. Mark always says could be faster, but this one perhaps could sound deeper and nicer, a bit slower. I agree. LeBlanc's liking it, and if LeBlanc likes it, it's got to be good because you make some fucking awesome electro. It's an 8-minute long track.
Yeah. I agree that it could have a little bit more of a groove. Space it. High-end energy would be nice, yes.
Yeah,
that might be coming.
I don't think that's what Rip Records does. He's
Yeah, they do that little lifty back to the same thing.
Yes.
Not a big fan of that.
There we go.
That's minimal. Yay!
Oh, little man, that's excellent. Yeah, the URL is where I'm finding so much technical inspiration, and it's thanks to the community that happens.
Yes. I wish I had more time for it, like I did before, but professional stuff gets in the way.
Yeah, it really does. Work gets in the way of social life.
Yep.
DJ Jones says, nice idea, I'd re-edit it if I'm allowed. I could ask for once. Well, I don't think you need to, DJ Jones, I really don't. Just re-edit the thing. Yeah, it very much has a really old feel to it.
Yeah. It sort of modernizes as it goes along, but definitely rooted back in the day.
Yeah.
100%. Thank you.
Dean Dora says, even a section with no hats, just more variation. Minimal is fine, but more variation, I think. Jason Marsh has given it a pleasant 8. I'm going to give it licking an 8. I would like to see a little bit more variation on it. The groove's fine, but it's very relentless on the ears, that one. Okay.
Yeah, that reminds me of a group called The Underground Sound of Lisbon.
Okay.
And a track that they made back in the day called So Gets Up.
Okay.
It's really, really good. It's 9 minutes long.
Oof.
It's got an intro that you will absolutely hate.
He knows me well.
It's that vibe, really deep. And the tagline is, forget the past. Oh, God.
Forget
Go
the
outside.
future.
No, forget the past. Go outside and have a blast.
Oh, okay.
So get up. Forget the past. Go outside and have a blast.
Words to live by.
Yeah, man.
Words to live
track.
by. Dean, you say this all the time of your tracks. You might need a dB boost. Do not worry. I am on it. Dean Daughter's up next. The Chase. Jesus Christ. Whoa. Get in. Was this for Hardware Jams by any chance, Dean? Yeah. Right to the face. Fucking hell, Dean. Is this the Perconus or something? Is that what that is? Very, very, very expensive, really nice drum machine.
I don't know, but I want those samples, the percussion samples, man. Snares.
Yeah, it's sure it's called Perconus. Yeah, there we go. I'm not keen on the congas, if I'm honest.
Show off, you dirty little bastard.
Nice sound you got coming out of that Zolx box as well, Dean.
I'm gonna go listen to this one in the bathroom. All the reverb.
I can turn you off here if needed. Move, Watley. Ah, it's the rap.
The metal section. I love it when he does that.
This sounds like something I do, Dean. So I'm gonna have to give you a 9.5 on it. Like, it's nice to hear some harder stuff from you, Dean. It really is. Perfectly electric track as well, 5 minutes long. It's exactly what you want. Yes! Go on, Dean. Go on, Dean. Yeah,
Nice
exactly.
jam, mate.
Round
That
of
was good.
applause. Round of applause. It's really nice to see you doing some harder stuff, Dean. I really, really like that.
Nice.
Okay.
You're on your feet 8 cats at a time.
Literally, right? Okay, so let's do this because I can't stay the entire night. But he said he'll stay a little bit longer, which is great.
Oh, meow. My EP Shaft to Right to one randomly comment the following. We will select one. You will receive now, and we will pull. I hope to.
What's going on? There we go. I just wondered where the track was. Right.
Yes.
So this is the track Shuffle and Shake by Mind Manipulation. I don't think we've got any more. No, we haven't got any more comments in the thingy. So I will pass the hat to Ken, and Ken is about to draw the winner out of it. I haven't put myself in there, even though I did comment on it. I didn't think that was fair.
I asked your t-shirt size. You don't need to.
It's my bigger.
And it's against the rules anyway. Any employee of the Clown Army Incorporated cannot participate. And I guess that's
the one that jumped out at you, yeah. So literally,
it's jumping out again, damn.
So yeah, well, let that be that.
Let's see what.
Who's gonna get a free t-shirt and a free digital download?
Couldn't have gone to a more deserving person, I don't think.
Absolutely, 100%. They all deserve it the same. And if I could give 148 t-shirts out,
yeah,
believe me, I would. But this time, the t-shirt is for you, Sibby.
Just to prove that it was, and that name literally jumped out of the hat. It wanted to be picked. The hat was there. So yeah. So Sibby gets the t-shirt. If you could send your details to Ken, and we'll get that t-shirt out to you as soon as possible.
Yes.
Go on, Sibby. Well done.
Yes.
Sibby, are you actually at work at the moment, or are you still watching from the comfort of your own home? So yeah, Sibby, you are the winner. Which I don't like. Sibby's energy for the Clown Army is fucking amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah, she really is.
Really good.
Yeah, and she writes some banging stuff, and she's an awesome lyricist, and you know, so yeah, couldn't have gone to a more deserving person. So there you go, Sibby. You just won yourself a t-shirt.
Nice.
Get your size over to Ken, and
yeah, we'll keep in touch on the DMs. I have a huge catalog of styles for you. You can choose whatever color you want, size, whatever.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you don't want it for you, want to give it to someone else, you can choose whatever you want, and then I'll get it done for you.
Excellent.
Same for you.
I'll take it in the color of the album if that's all right. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Okay, so up next we have Arjang. Oh God, 8-minute track. What is wrong with you people?
Let me turn the comments off on that video. He's done. Like the start.
Okay, so about 12 tracks left in the thread, so it's just over an hour left to go.
That's cool.
Like I say, you are under no obligation to stay, Ken. Let me know when you wanna disappear. Okay, so a bit different from Arjang this week. He's got a hardware jam by the look of it.
They were quick in marking it as a copyright violation.
Really? Jesus.
But there's no negative impact. So.
So I just realised yesterday that YouTube make a playlist based on what it thinks we like. Mine's 90% death metal, the rest was all Sibby and Danny Carnage. That's great.
Yeah, my playlists have got a lot of Sibby, they've got a lot of John Alchemy, a lot of you.
Mine's all 90s metal.
And comments.
bit muddy, Arjang. That vocal is massively loud, mate.
It's not the whole thing that's loud. It's
just the vocal.
No, it's just the frequencies between like 4 and 7 on the vocal. That's what makes it really loud.
It's tripping my my limiters just then. It's Aurelian! It says I'm a bit late. Hello, Army. Welcome to the party, fella.
Can't see anything in the video. It's a shame.
Yeah.
Maybe it's on purpose.
Yeah, I think they processed it on purpose.
Nice setup though. Big ass drum kit.
I'm afraid to turn it up. Yeah, because of that vocal.
Yeah. It's just the high frequencies.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the side EQ that's too loud. Counting cheddar.
The problem with this is I think it's a live jam, and I understand how hard it is to get frequencies right in a live jam, but it's not impossible. Like I added an equalizer into mine just to boost some frequencies and take some frequencies out because I knew that my system was missing it. Fucking dog is getting on my tits.
Likes to sleep next to its master.
Only for today. Only for today. Usually he's miles away chasing cats.
Well, pretty calm to me.
Only because he's having problems with his guts.
Yeah, it's a good concept, BMK.
I agree. It's just I'm not going to put a number to this because I feel that there's some EQ work that needs to be done to it, and I also feel like you should shorten it down a bit. Like now we should be ending the track. I'd like to know what you're doing. Yeah, look where it hits without that vocal. It's almost non-existent, and the vocal comes in it's way up here.
Yeah. But with this amount of bass, this thickness of bass,
it eats up the
you got to move the other stuff around to fit in.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're trying to make that vocal sound louder by boosting the higher frequencies. It can help. If the energy's not in that place,
Okay, so I'm gonna stop that one there, and I'm gonna say that you need to do a little bit of a rejiggle in the EQ phase for that one, and again I'd make it a little bit shorter. The idea's there, the idea's nice. You just need to rejiggle it a little bit. Yeah. Okay.
Indeed, but like you say, it's a live jam, so I'm not expecting the level of production from a big door session, you know?
Yeah, agreed. Oh, I've gone way off course. There we are. We're there. Okay, Midnight Bandit's up next, but I'm just going to do a little detour. This is Ken's remix, but he's not remix, collab special.
It's my collab special with Tollington, but I've sped it up to hear it how Mark would play it.
Yeah. Which I'm happy about.
The original track's at 147. I think it works though.
Right up my street, right up my street. I'm surprised you and Tollington have made it this fast anyway, you know? 147 is like butt zone for clubs.
Yep.
You know?
That's what we're going for.
175 is butt zone for me. And you said it sounded psytrance-y. Is this the one you think sounds psytrance?
Yes, but not like this.
No. Head in the bass bins. Again, this is my butter zone. I love music at this place. .5 cats. I can hear what you think it might sound a little bit psytrance.
That's a single bass note in the middle.
Is that it?
It's just the way it's
positioned. Look at the enjoyment on his face.
We have to thank Perk for this one.
Dynamix has just joined us. How's it going? And so is Touch.
174.
Right, I'm going to stop it there because that is,
that's it.
We should only get a little bit of it.
Yeah.
Next, I'm going to play you what Matthias Soccer has sent me as his part of the collab special.
It looks like the same.
Yeah, they all are in thingies.
Ah.
But listen to this. What the fucking hell am I going to add to this?
This is your collab with him.
Yeah, this is what he sent me. He's like, I made a start and this is what I've got. I'm like, you've made a whole track, mate.
Yeah. I got the same problem with Fireflake and I don't know how to fix it.
You can hear the Sherman filter bank all over that kick drum. Morgan says it needs elastic line. Give it a minute. My voice? Right, I'll put my voice in it. See, Tim Sour Alien came over and I played it to him as well, and he was like, you could just shout stuff over it. I'm like, yeah, maybe, maybe. But as far as I'm concerned, this is a track. This can get a 9 on the URL comfortably.
Good start. Deep.
Excuse me?
Get the anger out.
Yeah, literally, right? This is not what I expected from Matthias Soccer as well. It's very aggressive. It's got lovely groove. It's very aggressive.
Ooh, helicopter.
Yes, there is room for loads of percussion in there, but that's not what I think about adding to a track. I want lines and, synths and stuff, but honestly. There you go, there's your acid line. Like, what the fuck can I add to this? Okay, Mel, absolutely not. Right, I can't tell you much more of that because, again, these should be kept secret until we go live with the actual show. But that is what I've got to work with from Matthias Soccer. I mean, I'm going to add stuff to it, but, I really don't know what. Needs more breaks. I kind of agree with you. Point 2, I would agree with that. Do a rant about cinemas over it, Mark. I mean, I can do that. Okay, Midnight Bandit coming up. I fucking hate the cowbell, I really do.
It's cowbell. More cowbell.
Nobody needs more cowbell.
Underworld Bandit Beats. I mean, you look at the video for a second, you're like, Underworld? What?
Yeah, you're thinking it's Underworld. You never know what you're going to get from Midnight Bandit, and it's usually really good.
Yeah, usually.
It's a bit off kilter.
Dissonant.
Yes, very. Rich
But the whole thing is,
yeah.
Even that little riding bass in the back. But hey, yeah, it's not even. You think it's a bass? It's a piano.
Yeah, right in the bass notes.
Cool. You got the Middle Eastern thing in the background.
DJ Jones says adjust levels, but cool idea. I like it. I think it's supposed to be dark and moody, so Dean agrees, maybe a bit too heavy on the bass, low frequencies on this. Like it. Reminds me of Bomb the Bass. Really, really good. Probably licking a 9.
Yes.
And only 2 minutes and 40 long. No need. Bomb the Bass meets 9 Inch Nails. Like it. See, my suggestion comes up as therapy. Including 9 Inch Metal. Okay, that was too short. From going from a couple of tracks which were just too long, that was too short. I loved it. I'd like to give it licking a 9. I would like to see more of it.
True, agree. Too short. A little bit of more clarity in the mix, perhaps.
I agree.
But yeah, I like the vibe.
Yeah,
it's a nice vibe.
Yeah, really, really good. Really,
gives me a nice, like, dark movie vibe.
Yes. Okay, so Divine Mastery coming up next.
Yes.
This is going to be loud as fuck and produced just beautifully. I reckon that kit's going to go boom in a minute.
Yeah.
Let's build our kingdom.
You see that graph, the little black bars, the luffs. See the black bit in the middle of the bar?
Kings and queens.
Look at my mic, vocal. See the black bit?
Oh, yeah.
That's the luffs.
Oh, okay.
That's your
banging
loudness over time.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's quite exciting.
Beautifully produced, like I said.
All of this stuff is. Lots of keen on the kick here.
Just this bit. There comes the Spanish stuff again.
We are the masters now.
Simmy! Divine Mastery is what Scooter needs to aim for. Yes!
Very controversial, but okay. Don't let them hear you.
Your Scooter or Divine Master?
Divine Master.
Yeah, I agree. Dynamics. A bit thin on the bass side, but crazy core.
Let the dead bodies not be in vain. Brothers and sisters, the time has finally come. We are the masters now, so let's build our kingdom.
It feels like you've got something to say.
Kings and queens, kings and queens, kings and queens.
I will at the end.
Okay.
Banging.
It works. It's just not my favourite pick I've heard from my master.
Kings and queens, kings and queens, kings and queens, kings and queens. Banging. We won the battle. We are the masters now, so let's build our kingdom.
Paul says these are definitely some dance floors this would fill. There are definitely some dance floors this would fill. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, in Germany.
Sim says this is what I want in a club. I'd go fucking mental. I agree. For me, this
Kings
is.
and queens, kings and queens, kings and queens, kings and queens.
Okay, we're into the mixtape section now. So I think we can just wait.
Let's see what he's doing.
Okay.
Let's see what he's doing with that bass up.
Whilst in the outro section, I will say that Nostradamus predicted that King Charles wouldn't spend more than a year on the throne and that he would abdicate. And with the recent news of him having the big C, I think Nostradamus could be right.
Hey.
Go on then. Sounded like you had something to say about that one.
The thing about this and the happy hardcore in general and this kind of stuff is the sound reminds me of a very specific night in my career of dance music where the first ever synthetic that was taken was via Spike.
Oh, okay. Oh, really?
From a friend.
Oh, ouch.
A friend spiked my drink. My first drink of the night in the club.
Oh, my God.
And then everything I heard was that.
Yeah, afterwards. Do you know what you got spiked with?
Yeah, some ecstasy pill.
Okay.
Half of an ecstasy pill.
How long ago are we talking?
This is, oh God, years.
So when they were good.
30, yeah.
When they were good, yeah.
20 odd years ago, or something like that.
Did you not have a good time?
I didn't know.
Oh, okay.
Because I was a virgin, and I didn't know.
Oh, yeah.
And I was drinking vodkas all night long. I thought that was the vodka. But little did I know, it was in the first vodka.
Oh my God.
So I just carried on drinking vodkas, and I thought I was like drunk as a skunk and could only hear that.
Okay. So look, when did your friend tell you about this?
At the end, when we were leaving. So the whole night, I was like jumping between the rooms in the club, going, house, yeah, no, I can't do this. No, techno, no, I can't do this. Psytrance, no, that's too heavy. And I couldn't find a place.
Did you forgive your friend for this?
Of course.
Oh, good.
Yes.
There is nothing worse in the world than being spiked but on anything.
Yeah.
You know, and if that was your first, introduction to it, then that could have been really difficult.
The thing is that I didn't want to.
Yeah, exactly, right? Exactly. Yeah.
That's the thing, I didn't want to.
That's
ever.
torture.
That was the decision I had consciously made.
Oh, ever?
I wouldn't do it.
Ever?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And then all of a sudden, and they kind of knew, so yeah, it was a big deal.
That's evil.
But yeah.
Oh my god! Oh my god! See, like I told you, this guy had stories. I told you this guy had stories. You wait until we get in the studio and we really open him up and find out what goes on. But yeah,
Oh dear.
Spiking drinks is a massive no-no. I saw somebody on Facebook, a girl who got spiked the other day, and I just think if you have to spike your potential date to get them into bed, then you're a scumbag.
It's worse than that.
Yeah.
There are groups of organized criminals. Like I just saw this last week in the States. There are groups of organized criminals, mainly women, that catfish people with this new undetectable variant of
really?
rope and all kind of thing. You literally pass out and you're done. They steal your wallet, they steal your cards, they steal your car, they take everything you got, and then you wake up the next day, nothing detectable, nowhere to prove it. They're gone.
Honestly,
so they're catching them now. These big organized groups of people with this new untraceable. Less traceable date rape drug.
I just, you know, like there are some scummy motherfuckers out there. And do you know what I think the problem, here comes a rant. Do you know what I think the problem is? Society's underpinning. Everybody is striving and fighting for like, just to keep the motherfucking lights on at the moment, you know? So until we sort out standard of living for fucking everybody, then none of this is going to change.
Yes. So yeah, you can look forward to some variants of communism somehow. Pretty much everywhere.
Yes,
it's clear that the capitalist model is
just
not
doesn't
working.
work. It just doesn't work. It really, really, really doesn't work.
It's not working. There's going to come a point where they're going to have to take away the money from the rich.
Yes, yes, yeah.
Just like they did in the beginning of the war when they came in, took all your fences down to take the steel and the iron to make bombs and planes and tanks.
Yeah,
they'll do the same thing, but to feed everyone.
Yes. Yeah,
it's inevitable.
There's a famous saying that there will be no riots until the food runs out, and that is correct. There will be no riots until the food runs out. But we are not eating food these days. We're eating food-shaped objects. You know, they're feeding us stuff that doesn't really give us any nutrients. It's just
it's huge. It's hard to navigate if you like grew up in a way that was the anti of what is now.
Yeah,
it's hard.
Yeah,
but the thing you have to do, and I'm seeing this more and more, and I can speak from experience on this, is do not freaking isolate yourself.
Yes.
They've tried to do it enough over the last 5 years. Over the last 10 years, the division is huge.
Yeah, it really, really is.
The push towards the individualism and away from the community sense is massive.
Yep.
And we have to stick together. And I'm not going to say, you know, the cliche of, we're band together, we're going to fight the system, they're all motherfuckers. No. There are problems.
Yeah.
They are not in a position to see those problems because those problems do not affect them.
Yeah, exist for them. Yeah.
They don't exist.
Yeah.
So if they can't see it, they cannot resolve it.
No.
So we have to make it visible.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
And in the best possible way, because doing it by killing your neighbors, by going out the street and vandalizing shit and stealing and looting and all that stuff is not the proper way.
Nope.
Because all they're going to do is they're going to close up and take more.
Yes. Yes.
That's it.
Yep. Yep.
You still got to consume the stuff you got to consume.
Yeah.
Just do it wisely.
Yes. Yes. Oh, what a great rant. And like you joined in on that rant, so that was fucking brilliant.
Thank you.
No problem. Okay, so just going to give another little nod to Mr. Wiggly. This was his Sunday show. This was when I was on his Sunday show, and this has been known as the most sweary Sunday show ever. I didn't realise it was going to be a family thing. I literally didn't realise it was going to be a family thing. And so I'm like my bolshy me on there. And then subsequently, when I was on the show, like in the future, I am the only person who Dom said, please don't swear. to before I came on the show, which is not a boast. It's not a boast, all right? It's not a boast. But anyway, this is Dom's Sunday show.
They look really, really juicy.
I mean, it's cheaper as well, isn't it? So, I mean, I guess up to a certain point. Obviously, you're not going to put together something like you've got behind you, but those Macs are really kind of a big investment, and they are awesome. But you are kind of I don't know, you're triggering samples and loops and stuff. It's very easy to make something that sounds fairly generic, but pretty good, pretty impressive. Do you know what I mean? So, so you're saying you've come full circle now. So, or are you just going to carry on down the beast route? Or, I mean, where are you going? Maybe that's a conversation for a bit later. But would you really say to someone, don't bother, get a laptop?
It's just easier. It literally is just easier. If you've got any laptop that's strong enough to be able to run your software and not going to give you any glitches, it's just easier. It really is just easier. At the moment, I'm at a stage where I want to track my stuff to the Mac so that I can polish a little bit better for releases and stuff. So yeah, full circle. Full circle.
Wow. Okay, right. I've got a pop quiz for you.
Go.
Right, but the thing is, I guess people in the chat room can enter as well. So you've got to promise not to look at the chat room. We'd liven it up. Let's see. Oh, I don't find a decent one. All right, this is apparently an easy one. Which multi-platinum selling artist topped the singles chart in 2011 with her song "Someone Like You"? Amy, looking at Amy there. Amy will know this.
She's got a puzzled look on her face.
I have to say, I didn't get it, but then I've got the answers. All right, think of a massive artist, right? Multi-platinum selling artist, very, very top artist. Topped the singles chart in 2011 with her song "Someone Like You."
Adele.
Yes, spot on. Well done, Mark. Excellent. I didn't even see your lips move. All right, so we'll do 5. Madness achieved 2 top 10 hits with the word house in the title. One was Our House. What was the other?
Welcome to House of Fun.
Yeah, 3
Very
more.
good, Mark. You are just exploding these now. All right, let's get. Let's see if I can. Oh, okay. What do the letters P and J stand for in singer PJ Harvey's name?
Isn't it Polly something?
Yes, it is.
It's Polly something, but I don't know what the J is.
Jane?
It is. I can't remember myself. Hang on.
Give him a minute. Give him a minute.
Polly Japonica.
You're very, very close, Amy. Is no one getting these in the chat? Oh, hang on a second.
Yeah, we got an answer of Pink
It's
Floyd.
not Jane, but it's very, very close, Callum Rogers.
Joe?
Jean?
Yes, it's Jean.
Polly Jean, my lover.
Let me find one that you might not get. Who reached number 1 in 1992 with Sleeping Satellite?
Fuck knows.
No, that's not right. No, it was Tamsin Archer. Oh, yeah, Wagyu got it. Excellent. All right, and I'll give you one more. I've got a couple more of these later, but my daughter, who's 9, has done you some questions, which are really good. But you kind of have to be able to read her mind. Come on to that. She's credited you with a kind of mind-reading capabilities. Name both the members of the Pet Shop Boys.
Stephen Terry.
East and West.
There's got to be someone in the chat room. Someone's alleging you may be pissed, Amy.
They might not be wrong.
Phil and Grant? No. I'm sure we're probably running on a bit of a delay here. It's Neil Tennant and Chris Lowe.
Yeah,
Neil Tennant. Chris had got that.
Yeah, Stevie Cresshead got that, which is a name I haven't seen for a long while as well, actually. So it's good to see this around.
Cool. Right. So, PJ and Duncan. I've worked with PJ and Duncan.
Yes.
Oh my God.
That's a little known fact that a lot of people don't know about him as well.
Yeah, bizarrely, when you get a name for working with pop bands, lots of other people pop out the woodwork and say, "Can you work with me?" 2 of whom happen to be those guys who are lovely people. Not Neil Tennant and Chris Lowe, but yeah, PJ and Duncan.
What Amy wants to know what parts you had on that track.
On Stay Another Day, there's a lot of singing and pretty much some of the words and all the tune, I guess. There's 3 of us. 3 of us worked together in a day to produce that thing. Literally, we only met in the morning, and we had 10 days to write 10 tracks for an album, and that was the end of the first day. We walked out with that. We didn't quite realise what we had.
No,
we demoed it from beginning to end, a bit like you were doing yesterday with a tune. I just demoed it, put the vocals on, rough demo, sent it over to the producers, and yeah, it was good. We wrote about 7 out of 10 of them ended up on the album. It was a really good 10 days work.
Yeah.
obviously, for more reasons than just that. But it was really bright sunshine. Everything was cool. So yeah, really good. Really good. Anyway, it's not about me, nor Amy.
Let me just tell you one more thing. When my hamster died, I played that song at his funeral. So it's very close to my heart.
Oh, that's really touching. I can't find the right button for that. Yeah, that'll do.
Okay. You can go back to Mark now.
Oh, I had music for the questions as well. This was going to be the background to the questions, but never mind. Right, back to Mark. So that's before to now. What's happening now? What is the plot then? I mean, I mentioned URL. What is the plan at the moment?
The plan at the moment is get to play some gigs. I want to be on stage. I haven't been on stage for over a year now. This is crippling me, literally. Like, as soon as lockdown hit, the colour just drained out of me. I knew I wasn't going to write anything. I know there was no need to write anything because I'm not going to be on a stage. So at the moment, my ultimate goddamn goal is just to play in front of some sweaty ravers. However, the URL is doing amazingly. It really, really is. It's a worldwide following of people who want to put their tracks in each week, who want to get better, who want to see, each other grow and move on. It's great when somebody who's not been writing for a long time puts.
This is now 3 years old, and I still haven't.
You
played
are
on
getting
stage.
better, sir. That's what I like about the URL.
You've got a giant stage.
And Clownfest.
This stage is not bad.
I'd really like to get Clownfest into an actual field, and actually, doing the online stuff is great because the community's growing and there's more people that want to play each time we do this. But I want to get into a field. Dom, get me into a field.
I can do my best. I mean, is that likely? Do you think? I mean, I know.
100%.
Yeah, we'll get into a field at some point.
Booked now for next year.
Even if it's a park.
Even if it's a park.
I know a couple of promoters and
park, a couple of Bose speakers, boom, boom.
Get the police back together.
I do want to say that this was 3 years ago, right? Look, there's no grey in my fucking beard. Yeah, the last 3 years have been fucking horrible. Look how much grey there is in my beard right now. I'm not fucking as young as I was anymore. And looking back on that, I was like, God, I'm baby faced.
Did you get the vaccine?
No, I didn't. So yeah, Dominic Hawkins, you are missed massively. You really, really are. Like Inky said, Dom's such a sweet soul, and I really wish that I'd have actually met up with him. But it was my own insecurity. So I'm like, Dom's like this big guy, and I didn't, I felt like such a small fish, and going to see him just felt really intimidated. And after going to his funeral, I realised that I was an idiot. I was literally an idiot. Anyway, back onto the show. And next up we have Mr. Chris.
The great thing about potential is it doesn't care that it's Tuesday or how.
Potential Tuesday, yes. All the potential's here on Tuesday.
I love Mr. Chris's stuff. He's so redneck. I love it.
It's sounds like a Vodafone commercial.
Doesn't it just? Welcome to the show, Danny Carnage.
Mr. Chris, I would like to sign you for a Vodafone. Oh, look at this telephone. Nice drums, man.
You could possibly lift them a little bit.
Yeah, but this is played on it.
You like it?
This played on a kit, an electronic drum kit.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Where'd you get the drums from, Chris?
It's only for new customers. Yeah, it's always. Fuck loyalty, mate. Luke is drifting a bit. Oh. Bring me to the horizon. Yeah. I want to know if this is played on a drum kit, kind of like manually played. I think it is. Reminds me of Miami Vice.
Yeah, I can hear that. It needs a bit more bass in it, Chris.
Yeah.
Reason 4, reason D.
Reason drum.
Okay.
Hello, Danny. Dr. Rex Lutz. Okay. So yes, they are played by human. Check that up.
Yeah, I liked Reason, I did, and the Dr. Rex is great.
Dr. Rex, Subtractor. Yeah. The thing I didn't like about Reason was the playlist editor, basically your timeline.
Oh, okay, really?
Everything else, I use Reason in Rebirth.
Okay, yeah.
In Logic, so I do everything in Logic, just have the MIDIs going into Reason. I love the Subtractor. Yeah. Dr. Rex.
I desperately need a wee. You're in charge of the show. I'll be back.
Okay. Where's the stop button?
Oh, don't worry. I'll be back by then.
As if I couldn't find it. Oh, there's the plug. The reverse cowgirl. That rings a bell for something as well.
Be back in plenty of time.
Yeah, I think Inky's talking about Wiggly.
A bit more bass in the track is all I'm looking for out of this.
Yeah.
Rich Lambo says this is different, not in a bad way either. He says, we were in the same room but never spoke. After that, we became best friends, Mark. I think that's the way it was meant to be. He asked me to synth fest, and like you couldn't manage it. Stupid.
Like you, I couldn't manage it.
Yeah, like you, I couldn't manage it. I know, like, and I should have gone to see him. I should have just fucking up and gone.
You left all of Dom's socials intact, so everyone can go back and have some Wiggly whenever they wish.
Yep.
I think that's one of the things that he's looking down on now and going, thank God that it's still there so you can all go and look at it.
So much content on his channel, like so much. Not just music, but chat and important chat, you know, and laughs.
Chat.
Yeah.
We've lost all of that. This digital stuff, this endless scrolling, endless mindless dopamine injections don't work, mate.
Mr. Chris, I want to give you a 9, but it's missing some bass. You stick some bass in there, 9 all day long. Go on.
I love how you've gone through a whole era of TV shows. I heard Miami Vice, I heard Knight Rider, I heard the Black Hawk. What's that called? So many, but yeah, it's good. Yeah, it needs a bit more bottom end. That's all. Solid 9 there as well.
Inky says, yeah, Mark, it doesn't mean any less. He still loved us, and we will always love him. Yeah, absolutely. Like I couldn't believe that somebody who had that much musical prowess wanted to be involved in such a tiny little festival. Although the tiny little festival is growing, and so Dom could have obviously seen something, you know, in
called reading between the lines, mate. Why do you think everyone sticks around?
Yeah. No, I get it.
There is a value to everything that is said.
Yeah.
On this platform, everything that happens here, someone will have value.
Yeah.
Just depends on the point of view.
Yeah, absolutely.
So tomorrow you might look back at this and go, that sounds interesting, and I don't agree with that, which I did agree with before. So embrace the change and let's carry on.
Yeah, I you're a great co-host.
Thank you.
Come back anytime. Yeah. So Ben is up next.
There we go.
This is going to be an experiment in crazy, I can imagine. Before we get into that, I just want to thank Stefan Johansson, who I've just seen on the TV on the chat group there. Stefan, thank you so much for donating mics to us. There's the mics that we're using right now. We've also got 2 handhelds. So I want to give you a massive thanks to that as well. Thank you so much for doing that. That's out of the kindness of your heart, and it really, really did make a difference. So thank you so much.
Cheers, Eric.
What's Eric said? Which Eric?
Electronic. Is it? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, great co-hosting. Yeah, literally. And for a first time on as well, most people are really nervous. Ken's just not.
I lost my stage fright, and that's another long story.
We'll get into it. We'll get into it.
About love and space.
Thank you, Jason. You're this is Blanket of Real Love.
Let's get some
entertainment. Love and space, so it's the cosmic ride. The stars as a witness, we take love and stride. But in the vast expanse, where dreams take flight. Love's a tricky game in the eternal night. Stella had eyes like supernova. Shining bright gold, she stole my heart in zero gravity that I rode forever hold. We danced among the asteroids in the celestial glow. Love in space, that's a tricky flow. Love in space, so it's a cosmic ride. The stars as a witness, we take love and stride. But in the vast expanse, where dreams take flight. Love's a tricky game in the eternal night. In the eternal night.
How to mark that stuff.
But as we journey through the galaxies, love's the
got a scoring system of its own.
Yeah, he really has. Maybe we've marked Ben in raccoons.
To fade into the cosmic abyss.
No. Ben, we have to mark it in the size of cojones.
Huevos.
How big are your huevos?
Cosmos alone in despair, with memories of Stella and the love that we share. In the saddest expanse, where stars twinkling gleam. Love in space, that ain't what it seems. Love in space, so it's a cosmic ride. The stars as a witness, we take love and stride. But in the vast expanse, where dreams take flight. Love's a tricky game in the eternal night. In the eternal night.
Yeah, I agree with Civi. Sort levels, and this is a decent track.
100%. This, it's like I said, it takes a lot of courage.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm sure Ben will listen to this and go, not my best work. And still puts it out.
Yeah.
You know, he's gonna get ripped to pieces by half of you, and the other half are gonna be laughing and not say anything. But big balls.
Big balls.
That is what will make him in 10 years' time wipe all your asses.
Yes, yes, yes.
He carries on like this.
Yeah.
Like Sippy says, sort out the levels, get the stuff, and the practice will make it perfect. I would have loved to hear the message better. It's a bit distorted, a lot of low end there, which muffles it up a bit. But I'm pretty sure if this was redone, like, again, in a professional setting, it'd be fine.
Ben says, I jacked a freebie and made GPT write me a song. That's pretty much what most fucking pop stars do anyway, Ben.
That's the Ghost Riders, but
oh, imagine just
the Ghost Riders are all in the AI.
Literally, right?
Like put cash because the others don't see it.
It's a
Anyway,
cosmic ride with stars as a witness. We take love and stride, but in the vast expanse, where dreams take flight. Love's a tricky game in the eternal night.
love's a tricky game in the eternal night.
Ben,
fucking genius, mate.
Big balls.
There you go. Carry on, Ben. 100% every single week. We look forward to you. We look forward to your shenanigans.
Yes.
You come across, you might put it across as a little game, but we know you're not playing, mate.
No. We know you're serious about it. You're just at the beginning of your journey. I remember some of the tracks
Play the other one, he says.
Play the other one. Is there more in there? Is there, Ben?
Of course there's more. It's Ben. He's got two.
Wait
the
for
backup
next
plan.
week, Ben. Wait for next week.
The backup plan's in there as well.
Okay, here's some techno, apparently.
Like some kind of pizza ninja?
Yeah, Techno Pizza Ninja. Yes.
I've eaten 2 whole pizzas in the past 24 hours.
Oh.
I know.
No. I think I've had 2 pizzas this week. Or last week, I'd say. It's only Tuesday.
Okay. So, I think we're going to end with... Where's I going to go with that? Hold on, wait.
Lost in Space with Ben.
Let's just up that a bit.
say the sub here is taking all of the space.
Yeah.
That rumbly sub. Yeah. I'm gonna say right from the start, drop everything below 40 Hz by at least 5 dBs or more. You can see it. Look at that. Look at those diagonal lines. It's just the sub frequencies.
Touch Circle says, I got sick last 2 weeks, but we'll have a track in for the next run. Excellent. The next one will be at Hell Yeah's studio on Saturday next week. I will go live on the Tuesday. I will do a little mix. But we go live for the URL on the Saturday at Paul Hellier's studio. Please pay attention to Rule 14. It has changed. The URL goes live every Tuesday at 7:30 PM, except when the URL is on tour, and that will go live on a Saturday at 5 PM.
Nice. We've got the Oizo vibes going.
For me, it needs to be a little bit more clear. There's not much clarity going on there.
Yeah, it's the bass in the kick is
swallowing everything,
swallowing it all up. This could easily be fixed with the Nova parallel compressor on the master.
Okay.
To tame out those frequencies without losing everything else.
See, the hi-hats are perfectly audible, but like the bass is just, it's so bassy. Just drop a light on.
Yeah.
John Hampton says the bass is crystal clear on my headphones. Well, I'm just going to give it a bit of... Just drop the bass out. Let's wait until that comes back in. Just feels a little muddy and lacks a little clarity, I feel.
There you go. There it is. See?
Yeah, it's massive.
Whatever that is, way too loud. And then this comes in with the kick as well. Compounds it on the kick. It's the low frequencies on that kick.
The kick is kind of boomy as well.
Yeah.
It's just robbing it all.
So all it is that...
Like I say, the hi-hats are crystal clear. The rest of it is just sitting in a bunch of bass.
It's a tricky one. I think what this needs is another kick, different kick.
Yeah.
That's all.
Punchy kick.
A kick more up in the clicky end than down on the pumpy end.
I totally agree with you.
Yeah, but then again, the bass is also all over the place. You've got bass with loads of high mids in, and then all of a sudden now it's down below pulling the subs. So, tricky one.
I'm gonna say nice idea. Needs a little bit of a rework in the mix stage.
Mix stage, a bit of side chaining,
and
parallel compression,
a different kick, or just a more punchy kick.
Yeah. Rather than trying to pull out the power in this kick in the low end, try changing it for one that's got that energy and the frequencies needed.
Yeah, I totally agree. Dean says hats are like in the next room even. Yeah, I agree. So yeah, nice idea. Kind of got some good groove going on to it as well with the wub, but you just need a tiny touch more clarity between the bass and the kick.
Yeah, it just needs some work in the mix.
Okay, Spirit Baba's up next. There's that punch from the kick, right?
Yeah, that's not in the low frequencies. That's up higher. In this particular one. Good job.
Yeah, absolutely, Sibby, absolutely.
Thanks, Sib.
You're only saying that because you want the t-shirt.
Perhaps. Some nice side trends for you, Beverett?
In fact, Spirit Baba is trying to sort out a Clown Fest live in Austria. literally, right?
I've already said to whoever was in Holland last time, they're saying, gotta get you out to Belgium or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
I said, I'm up for that.
Yeah.
Let me know.
Not really my thing, but nicely put together. I get the feeling this has been in before because I've already liked it. Yeah, Richard Lambu's all over this.
Yeah.
Ooh, loves his side, this Rich.
He's got good taste in his side, which is good.
His music's brilliant, and like he's been in the army for a good couple of years now, and he's only just started to put his music out. And the reason being is because he's super self-conscious. But every time he puts a track in, we're like, Rich, that's really fucking good.
His keyword is the self.
Yes, yes. Yeah, Dean, I agree with you. Bass feels louder than the kick here. I'd like the bass down a couple of dB. I agree. Welcome to the show, Dominic.
Yeah, this is something I used to do as well. I put the bass way too loud. That's the way I like to listen to it, but the club doesn't like it.
No. Rich says I'm doing better. You're doing amazing, mate.
PRF.
John Alchemy wants an open hi-hat in there, and I agree with him. Just a little bit more variation going on.
The Bishop Meister Swing.
Nice bouncy 8. It's not really my thing.
I think it needs more.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
It's open-ended. Like there's no conclusion.
Yeah.
It's just it's a bit of a filler.
Yes.
That's the correct term that they'll use.
I agree.
Because it'll fill in the time and the space, and the people will do what they're there to do, but they won't move much.
Yes. Yeah. It's kind of static.
It's but production-wise, just drop the bass a bit. Maybe a couple more rising elements and stuff like that.
Richard agrees, and he likes the side trance. He says, I agree about needing a lead line, something acidy, or
exactly.
WT filth. WT?
WT filth. Wavetable filth.
Yep. Probably needs more stuff going on, but it did get me dancing in front of my ferrets, says Danny Carnage.
If your ferrets are listening to that, I'm sorry, mate.
Okay, Synthetic up next.
I don't know, animals don't like repetitious music.
Why am I starting anyhow?
Because you'd been there before, or he gave you the link with the time on it?
Yeah, that may be.
Go back and check in the SO.
Yeah, no, it's only a 5-minute track and we were 4 in, so I'm guessing he put it in.
Yeah, he put the link into the timestamp. There it is. T equals.
Again, this is for the hardware jams thing.
Yeah, this reminds me of
Blade Runner?
No. Oh, I got it. What I've been doing recently is I've been hitting the charity shops looking for CDs that I've got back in my collection in Portugal, and just ripping them and then giving them back.
Oh, nice.
Helps them.
Yeah,
helps me.
Yeah. No, good idea.
And I found a CD with looks like the beginning of all the electronic music stuff. It's got the Jean-Michel Jarre. It's got all of those classics on it. This reminds me of that.
And it's all coming from an OPZ,
yeah.
Which was what, $1,500 when it came out?
That's crazy.
Fucking teenage engineering and rock this motherfuckers.
But hey, you touched it?
No, I haven't been anywhere near it. So I don't know what it does. I don't know anything about it. But you?
Very, very briefly.
Okay, what were your thoughts?
The only thing is, like, it doesn't have undo.
Oh, God.
So everything's permanent. So it's like a tape recorder.
Oh, right, okay.
Not the Z, but the OP1 at least.
Okay.
So everything you do is destructive.
Ah.
Just kind of not like DAW.
Yeah.
All your original sample stays intact and everything's...
Yeah. And where
that when you process it, it records it like a tape.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not sure I like that workflow.
Yeah, there's a guy that does Yuri Wong. Have you heard of him? Yuri Wong, he's an OP1 adopter, and he does some really cool videos of making of and then the track.
Okay.
Pretty nice. Yuri Wong.
Was shouting at me here, not £1,500.
Yes, I know it's the
not
OPC.
the OP1, it's the OPC. How much was the OPC then, Dean?
It's about 800.
You're splitting hairs at this point.
What teenage? They started with something else, didn't they? Not with the pocket operators. They started with their core business was something else, completely unrelated.
Really?
Yeah. They won some shit in university, I think. It's an interesting story, though. I think it was a competition in uni.
Okay.
Computer games company, Net Baby World, from
they were
audio department at EA Dice.
No way.
Yeah. It's a bit more complex than just making machines.
Ah, there we go.
It's the pocket operator.
Oh, is that what?
It's the first product.
I didn't realise they were teenagers.
Pocket operator.
Yeah, I do really.
You seen how many are cash converters?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Crack converters love the pocket operators. Yeah, so I think this EA Dice company was pretty big.
Dean says that the OPC was actually 499 new right now. Okay, well we stand very much corrected, Dean. Thank you very much for correcting us.
Thank you, Mr. Hardware. Us softies over here don't know anything about that.
Yeah, I agree, Ostable. OPC looks like a nonsense interface but powerful device. I agree. And that's what put me off of it. Dean says I don't have one though. Have you got any teenage engineering stuff, Dean? Did you get your hands on that new Sanford thing that they brought out? Have you used it at all, Dean? Yeah, the KOII. Have you used it at all, Dean? Yeah. Dynamic says the Teenage Engineering Battle Bus had a lovely needs more cowbell sticker on it. Yeah, we almost went up and chatted to the Teenage Engineering department, but I feel like we would have trolled the fuck out of them when we were at Super Booth.
Probably.
We really would have. What was it, 1100 quid for a fucking base table? Balance. Yeah, I agree, Dean. I've seen a lot about that. He says, I've only played with it a couple of times. Worried about build quality though. People are saying, don't put that slider button on because it fucks the slider button. And how much is that unit? Do you know, Dean?
Way more than I'm willing to pay.
You said it.
I prefer to learn Max, mate. With 800 quid, I can learn Max and make my own.
Literally, right? Literally.
Yeah. Apart from the fucking effort, though.
Same with everything there, right?
Yeah, at the time. Where do I get the time?
Yeah.
I need a benefactor, a multi-millionaire benefactor that will allow me to leave my job.
Yeah,
and
don't we all?
teach you all how to make electronic music.
Don't we all? We all need to win the lottery tomorrow. Can we win the Euro Millions?
Mind you, one of my colleagues came in today and said, here, this is for you, with a Chinese envelope for Chinese New Year, which is, I think, this Friday.
Okay.
With a lottery ticket in it. I'm going,
oh, for this week?
And then she goes, I want half.
I don't blame her. Dean says, I'm really into the Tracker Mini right now, which is also shit build quality. Yeah, it really is. Danny kind of just got the original. He's had to send the big knob away 3 times to be, in fact, the 3rd time he did it himself. Nice jam, synthetic. It's very, very 80s-esque, it felt to me. What did you say? Yeah,
Yes.
Jean-Michel Jarre and that kind of thing.
Yeah, that reminds me of this CD I recently got. Well, I've had it before, but it's got all of the classic electronic sounds, like This Is the Sound of C.
Yeah.
Remember that one?
Yeah.
All those classics, they're on that. This reminds me of that, and I think that's like one of the signature Teenage Engineering things, is bringing that
Sound.
resemblance back.
Yeah. No, I get that.
That's why Depeche Mode was one of the first people to actually grab one of these. And
Oh,
use it.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they've got one.
Okay. The 80s style is not really for me, but I think that should hit somewhere near an 8.5.
For a car bonnet track, mate.
Yeah, on one box, you're doing all right, fella.
And that looks like somewhere that almost looks like Portugal.
I don't know where Synthetic's from. I think he's
American. No,
I think he's American. Yeah.
American, yeah.
I think so.
Maybe that's California, something Northern California.
Synthetic, if you're on, tell us where it is. Danny Kaiju says, my OG Polyane tracker, I've dismantled and cleaned the encoder like 5 times so far, genuinely considering soldering a new one in. That's not great. That's not a massive unique selling point for that one. It really isn't.
I'm interested in the Polyane tracker. I want to try it.
Yeah. I think, did Danny bring his down and show me?
Oh, he's got one?
Yeah, Danny's got one.
Jen's got one as well, right?
Has she? I don't know much about Jan.
Or does she's got the Deluge?
Oh, the Deluge, yeah. She's got a Deluge.
I don't know which one's better, tracker or Deluge. I need something for live.
Okay.
That's what my intentions are. I need interaction live.
I lean more towards the tracker over the Deluge. A lot of Deluge tracks sound like they're made on the Deluge, and I've seen John Alchemy and I've seen Danny Carnage just cut things up beautifully on the tracker.
I have to try them. I have to go down to Bop one day and try them. I've got that kind of stuff there.
They should have, yeah, they should have.
Yeah.
Okay, Verm coming up. So you're about to be hit over the head with some industrial, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
You see, Dean says tracker versus Deluge, orange versus apples. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I need to get hands on with that stuff.
Both of them, I think, is important. I'm not that keen on the fact that the Deluge has no screen. Yeah, and the screen's been upgraded as well, but it's still not what I would want from a. Welcome to the show, DJ Miss Ellie. You're late. Well, there's only about 3 tracks left in the thread.
Oh, I've got a USB stick full.
Point 2 says if you don't use it in a week, you need to 2 weeks
to remember it.
Yeah.
Yep. See that?
Yeah. This is how I feel about the Deluge. You need to know that box inside and out. Inside and out.
Yeah, that's another thing I've heard.
DJ FX all says neither. Which one would you go for then, John?
Yeah. I want a very small, portable, live,
MPC-1.
flexible.
MPC-1.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's the best groove box I've ever come across, and I don't think it's a groove box. I think it's a door in a shoe box. Oh my God! Space Cat Audio Technologies is in the chat. Jesus, we haven't seen you for fucking ages, mate. How is it going, Alan? No, Aaron Courts.
This is not the world-renowned psychedelic trance Space Cat, is it?
No, it's Techno Akban. Talking of sequences, have you just started the design process on our new one? Excellent. I still want the double trouble distortion off of you, Aaron, but I need to be a little bit more flush with the cash. It's only 150 quid or 170 quid or something.
For a distortion pedal?
Double distortion pedal, which I think's a good price. Yeah, I've heard what you can do as well. The thing is amazing.
That's the thing. You see, once you hear it and you go, "Yep, that's the one I want."
Yeah, that's the one I want.
And change your mind in the end.
I kind of thought you would be, Aaron. Says all good, thanks. Working hard on lots of designs here. Good to hear. Welcome back to the show. It's literally been years since we've seen you. Midnight Bandit says, sorry I'm late. Your tribe went down really well, mate. It's too short though.
Indeed.
Jason Marsh says you should do a swap shop. In what? Yeah, maybe. Like, walk me through this idea a little bit more. Yeah, Danny says, I like the vibe of this track, but I would like to be able to hear the words a little bit more clearly. That's not Worm's style. Again, reminds me of Ministry.
Big dirty warehouse.
Yeah. Just a strobe going.
Just a strobe going. 20 cats in the corner in a kale.
Yeah, literally, right?
Like piss running down the wall.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the kind.
Dean, that's the style that Verb goes for. It sounds too mushy. Sorry, that's fine. We know you, and we know you like your clarity, though. This is literally in a completely different area from that. Like you're in a nice swanky club, and Verm is in a basement somewhere. You know.
Yeah.
Again, like you said with the Tracker versus Adelu's, apples and oranges. Same thing. If you don't like that kind of industrial sound, then this kind of thing is going to be it's not going to be your cup of tea. And that's fine. You're allowed to use your TD3 ammo. I'm not going to stop you.
We'll just bang you over the head with it.
Literally, mine's broken actually. Both of the outputs have crapped out on me. The only thing that works is the filter out now, and there's no volume control for that. So I've got to send it to Oliver to get it fixed, which kind of sucks. So Verm, I'm going to give you an 8 on that one. It was a bit mushy. I agree with Dean Daughters, but I believe that was what you were going for.
Yes, I like the industrial sound.
You do? Okay.
I like the distorted vocals.
Yeah.
I don't think the message of the vocals is there to be understood.
Yes, exactly.
It's just
more
there
thing.
to create the atmosphere of.
Yeah, I agree.
So, yeah, there's nothing there to listen to apart from, the noises.
The rhythmical properties of it.
Yes.
Right, I am going to stop with Gaz and Wood tonight. We have got 3 more tracks in the thread, but I am going to stop with Gaz and Wood. So we've got 3 more tracks to go. Up next is Danny Carnage.
I think ending on Gasm is a good way.
So do I. So do I.
But I have a feeling it's not drum and bass.
It was
going to be the jam, isn't it?
It is for the jam, but it is drum and bass. I'm sure it is. Yeah, I'm sure it is. I had a quick listen to it.
I saw it pop up, and I made a point of not listening
to it just in case. Yeah. No, but Gaz, we were talking about the jam and hardware jams in the admin chat, and so I thought I'd just take a quick look at it. Here we see the tracker. Yeah. And the Hydrosynth, which is probably doing pad sounds. Looks like Danny's got some modular on the go as well. Danny, what's the Hydrosynth doing?
And with me, make him wait. We did it on purpose.
I just want to, whilst Danny's playing, if anybody is up in York on the 30th of March, you can check Petrol Horse, Scottish Gabber Punk, Cliff Glitchard, the Ducks are awesome, the Clown Jewels, oh that's me, me, Warren and Doghouse, Chump Wrecker, Mike from Stumpface, Dead Happy, B-Type and the Sex Cripples for Horsefest 5. So please check that out if you're up in York on the 30th of March.
That's fast. What's he doing this at?
Chaos Punch. Oh, yeah.
No, it's not on tempo, don't worry.
Okay. Yep, Danny says the Hydra's on pad. I'm not shocked. There is more to the Hydrosynth than just pads, Danny Carnage. You know this, right? 193 BPM, Danny. Fucking hell. Danny says bass is 2 layers, wobbly filter thing on the tracker, and pulse width modulation square on neutron.
Yeah, it's come over 191 again. So yeah.
Yeah.
It's fast. I like the trills on the percussions.
That's the tracker. That's all the tracker.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're a drum and bass guy, right?
Yeah.
The tracker is right up your street. I'm telling you.
Yeah. It's an order hybrid of Spin Spot and Beardy Man.
Okay. If you're into the Spin Scots type stuff, then the MPC one is the one for you.
Yeah.
But I genuinely I will sing the praises of the tracker for the drum and bass community. It is brilliant. Hey Tollington.
Hello Tollington, how you doing, buddy?
Funnily enough, we played some of your collab track earlier.
Well,
it's the sped up one.
It's the sped up version. Just a little sneak peek. But yeah, I would like to hear your feedback on what I sent you earlier, please. Hello, surprise! Very nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful.
Ooh, this WWE.
I don't like the way the tracker sorts out its sequencer.
I'm not. That's fine. That's like Octomed kind of stuff.
Exactly.
I'm fine. That's what I learned on tracker.
Yeah. And again, most of the drum and bass back in the day was made on trackers as well. So
yeah. So I think this is where I'll probably. If that's using the same thing.
It does.
A1, B2.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like making music with a keyboard. It's like data input.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Ian says you get used to the sequencer, no problem.
I know. I've used trackers before. That's how I learned. Commodore Amiga.
Yeah, see that
Amiga 500.
All my time.
Just a wee bit.
Yeah, see Morgan Octomed on the Amiga 500.
Yeah. That's how I started. Richard, I agree 100%. This is really, really well done.
Yeah, Richard has been listening to a whole album of this.
And you can see by his like chilled nature of how he's doing that he's been through this patch 50, 60 times already.
Right. The stuff Danny doesn't know about music, it is not worth knowing. Like, honestly, this guy is a fucking genius.
Nice one. Yeah. I think I'd find the same. From what I saw from the Deluge and what I've seen from the tracker, I think I'm leaning towards tracker.
Yeah, literally.
But then again, the MPC could be enough just to do what I wanted to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
With the triggerings, and then I can do the rest in box.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just use it for triggering and flourishes.
I think the MPC offers more. I think that the tracker is tailored towards drum and bass. Danny says I've had this patch set up for weeks.
Each command does different stuff. You can program those one each step.
Yeah. Oh yeah, his point. Right, his point.
High school mate had an Amiga back in 91. First time I heard a MIDI file of Blue Monday.
Alan says I fall into the doorless thing and I can't get out. Excellent.
Excellent.
Danny, 909, mate.
Danny, really, really nice.
Yeah, really, really, really nice. I finally pulled the trigger on Brian Renoise last month to write the new Petrol Horse album.
Oh,
okay.
Nice. I like Renoise. It's another tracker style.
Yeah, okay.
I've got a track made in Renoise. I think it's on my SoundCloud.
I've not heard of Renoise, so I will take a look at it.
It's a bit like Octomed and tracker.
Okay. See, I'm not too keen on. I don't think I'd like the tracker input method, but I can have a look at it for sure.
2010, 2012.
Oh right, really?
Yeah.
My.
It's like a reinvention of it, and it's way more flexible. It's got like flexibility of what now FL Studio has in terms of routing.
Okay.
And the tracker stuff.
Okay. I might take a look at it.
VST, AU, and all the other supports that you can think of that you couldn't have in tracker before.
Yeah, everybody was loving that, Danny. Might even be tracker tonight, I think.
Yeah, good candidate for Tottenham, that's for sure.
Okay, so Hostapol, you have got a hard task ahead of you.
Well,
Does he really?
No.
Just to sit there and watch.
Yeah.
Cringe, baby, cringe.
Yeah.
That's an Electron, isn't it?
Yes, samples, I think.
Yeah, mine's got my label mate's got that. The guy who released my stuff mastered it.
I thought about getting one when they came out.
He's got a couple of live jams that are really good on his little live setup. He does minimal melodic techno.
Okay. Danny kindly says thanks all, not a problem. It was a pleasure to listen to that track, mate.
Really good, thank you.
For the record, the secret ingredient was a full bucket of reverb, says Danny.
Guilty! Love the wub.
Yeah, Hospital really does do some nice stuff. Oh, Tony Duncan, you've literally joined in on the penultimate track. Your track that went down really, really well earlier, could do with a female vocal is the general consensus.
Yes. I think the porno stars would have fun with this one. On the double punch there on that double wub. Double pump on the double wub. You're not gonna sleep on my jacket.
Some people were saying in the chat thread that it was a little bit too random. I kind of get what they were saying, but it was a nice little jam on a one box thing. I think it deserves 8.2, something along those lines. I like to see people using one box. It shows that how well they know the box, and you can clearly see that Hostapal knows his box.
Yes.
So yeah.
You're very familiar with the box.
Yeah.
Keep on smashing that box.
Literally, and keep being funny as well.
Yes.
Hostapal put in a studio tour for not the last Klangfest, but the Klangfest
before. Was
with the Volkers,
mate.
and he's putting drinks on them.
A bit of drinks and fucking shit.
And then right at the end he goes, oh yeah, and I've got this over here as well, and then pans to his actual rig. It's like, you fucking trolly bastard. It was beautiful.
That was a good scene.
It really was. Okay, so yeah, we're going to end with Gasm tonight, who was there we go, drum and bass, who was in for the hardware jams. This spec was running away with the kebab or something. Oh look, the deluge and the tracker.
There you go. I want to see this. Why am I looking there?
Officers in pursuit of an Audi TT heading east on Lakeside Avenue.
This is the dude running with the Audi
Interceptor assistance is en route to your location.
So he's triggering his samples on the right there.
It's time to start
rolling!
Nice elephant noises, guys.
Who is it that doesn't like the elephant noises with Jen?
No, Lindsay,
I've got the sample pack, mate. I know exactly what the sample pack. Just goes to show that it doesn't matter if it's the samples. It's what you do with it.
How you use them, literally.
A hungry hamburglar has made a huge mistake, breaking into a Langwarrin butcher and cooking up a storm. As Lana Murphy reports, he spent 2 hours smoking and marinating meats for a midnight snack before making himself a Milo.
Start running. Ready to remake Mr. Metal, like Ken says. I make that noise when I'm on the loo. Except the elephant noise. Dude, you wish. Get the hell out of here! After he says Sibby. Yes. It's a nice candidate to it first came out. I was on my way to work in Nottingham, and I see this huge queue outside of game. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Oh, GTA's come out today. Oh, cool. Sod work. Yep.
Gaz, great track.
Awesome track.
A little bit short, I thought.
It's a jam.
Yeah, it's a jam.
And the guy was running, so
yeah,
only run so far, right?
Correct. I'm going to give you a 9 on that one, fella. I thought it was really, really good. Your stuff is always brutal, as always.
Yes, there's only one thing. For me, it gets a 6 because there was no TD3MO involved. Sorry, buddy.
Nicely trolled back.
Used the TD3MO.
Nicely trolled back.
Nah, I'm kidding. Solid 9, as always, buddy. Appreciate ya.
Danny Carter says, "Is this available to download anywhere?" Maybe if you ask.
Yes.
Point too nicely.
1 million.
Yes, indeed, Kelvin. This is the URL. But we've done for the night. We have had a 3-hour show. I didn't think it was going to last quite 3 hours long, but then we did
That
do
was 3 hours.
Yeah, I know it's flown by, right?
Yeah.
But we did do a couple of nods to Dominic Hawkins, who sadly passed away this time last year. So I want to thank Kenneth Peralta so much for coming on the show. You have been an amazing co-host, and please come back like whenever you feel like it.
I will.
If you've got a Tuesday free, then you are always welcome to come on the show.
Do I have any Tuesdays free?
I do hope so. I hope so.
I wonder. Gaza, do I have free Tuesdays? Sibby, do I?
Say yes. Say yes.
Nah, they know. You guys will know soon.
Yeah.
We're cooking up something good.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes.
That sounds ominous.
It's very big.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I think it would be a great thing for everyone.
Okay.
But yeah,
Watch this space.
Still working on it, on some details and the logistics of it all.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I think it'll be a good thing, and we'll discuss that in more details in the next week or so.
Excellent, excellent. I love it when people come on the show and are really mysterious about stuff.
Yeah.
It means that big things are happening, and usually within the clown army, that's a good thing. It really, really is.
Yes. So we were talking about something earlier, just to knock it off.
Yeah.
We were talking about, we were muted. We were saying that all this industry stuff is too cliquey.
Yes, it is. Yes.
So part of what I wanted, this next project that I want to do with you guys, is to destroy those clicks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bring everything in. So
that's kind of
an experiment.
That's kind of the ethos on the collab special. Was trying to get people who didn't work together to kind of work together, because we all have our little groups and stuff, and it was great to just throw people at people who'd never worked together before. So I'm all for this.
It's a great opportunity to get out of the comfort zone, move out of what you normally do every day.
Yeah.
You're stuck in a rut.
Yeah.
You're not moving forward. Bringing in something, doing something with someone that you wouldn't normally do their style.
Yeah.
Or just listening to them do it and create it is enough.
Yeah.
To learn why and what and where.
Well, it's funny you say this, because I was over at Doghouses on yesterday, and just sharing information. Like I could give him information about hardware, and he can give me information about gigs, and and we're just kind of sharing. That's the whole fucking point of the community, right?
That's the whole. I mean, I don't think the human race would exist if there wasn't the social element of it.
Yeah. No, I agree.
These machines also help to isolate you, but
yes,
at least someone listens to it when you. I mean, a 10-second TikTok. Come on.
Yeah. No thanks. No thanks.
Done.
No thanks. No thanks.
Time to move on.
Yeah. Time to move on. I agree.
Use that time more effectively.
Yes.
In your passions.
So yeah, dude, you've been a fucking great co-host. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. I want to thank everybody who's put a track in the thread this evening as well. Filled 3 hours worth of music. Thank you so much. And I want to thank the people in the chat thread, which is this side, as well. Because without the people in the chat thread, we don't have a vibe. And the vibe tonight has been fucking awesome. Really has.
Really good.
Tollington says, Ken has learnt about techno rumbles.
Yes.
We did touch on that a little bit earlier, Tollington. We did touch
on that, and your Facebook messages will explain a lot. The rumble's gone, mate. Sorry.
And apparently now it's a little bit side chancy.
No, you can work on it if you want to put the rumble in. I mean, by all means. I'm just not getting it.
Yeah, we were talking earlier about how those rumbles just steal frequencies and stuff, and getting other things into it is hard once you've got that rumble in it.
Yeah.
And I get that.
It was fine in the beginning, but when we started adding the missing bits, it all just
muddied up real
all those
quick.
bits that we liked and stuff that we're doing fall into the frequencies where the rumble's supposed to be.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Choose one or the other.
I get it.
So we'll see how it goes, Tollington.
I'm pretty sure the track's going to be amazing. The snippet I played earlier was really, really good.
Yes.
Right, we have come to the end of the show, and it's been a fucking great show, and it is now 3 hours and 3 seconds long, 3 minutes long, which is a great way to end the show, I think. Yeah, Ken, come back anytime, mate.
You guys are awesome. Thank you.
No problem. Come into the studio, write some tracks as well, please. That would be awesome. What do you? Oh, you're using Logic, aren't you, at the moment?
I use whatever you want.
Oh, really? Really? Excellent, because I'm using Ableton.
That's fine.
And if you know your way around Ableton,
It's
that
just
would
a
be
little
loads
bit
easier.
backwards. You just put it in mirror and I'll be fine.
Okay.
That's what you do with stuff that's backwards. Look at it in the mirror, and then it's fine.
Correct. I like this guy's attitude. I think he's great. I really do. Like I say, we'll be in Kent's studio at some point this year for a URL on tour, and I'll lock him in for an interview as well, because like this guy's got some great fucking stories. He really, really has. Right.
Good stuff.
Pay attention to Rule 14. Rule 14 says the URL goes live every Tuesday at 7:30, except when the URL is on tour, and that will go live on a Saturday at 5 p.m. And we are in Paul Hellier's studio for the first URL on tour. Right, guys and girls, we are out of here. I will see you next Tuesday for a mix.
I won't. I'll hear you though.
I'll see you in the chat thread for that. And we will see you next Saturday. From Paul Hellier's studio. So, goodbye from me, and goodbye from Ken.
Me.
And we will see you soon. Have fun. Oh,
that's good.
Okay, now that we're almost good, right? Well, that's, going to be it from me. This is the last one. And it's a good old favourite of mine and Mark's and everybody's, by the sounds of it, you dirty bastards. And it's a bit of a techno touch on the old granny's fannies. So, let's take it away. Granny's valleys, I love them. Oxygenating folds, Granny's valleys, so you can get right inside. It's gotta be over 60. Granny's valleys, I love them. Oxygenating folds. Granny's valleys, so you can get right inside. They've gotta be over 60. You're gifted, you're intelligent, you're lovely, and you're fun. But you're garish. You're an idiot. You're lacking in flint. And you're flatulent. I wish you would have went down the front as well at the back. I'll tell you what's all about. Granny's valleys, I love them. To get info. these valleys. Ooh, yes, I can get right inside. It's gonna be over 60. Round these valleys, I love them. Get right inside that party.
Might be a bit dry and you might have to spit on it, but yeah. Might be a bit dry and you might have to spit on it, but yeah.
It's gonna be over 60. 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 Well, I think we've set the standard there. And I hope the rest of this festival is a lot fucking better. Musically and content-wise than what we have witnessed here in this last 15-20 minutes, because that was horrendous. And if I have offended anybody, then you can fuck off, because I don't care. Enjoy. There endeth the extravaganza of Techno by a gay club owner from the north of England who likes pigeons, greyhounds, gambling, women, men, boys, and anything with a hole. So, thank you for listening. Goodbye.